Rude Nation, it's your boys here again for a nice early recording because we love you so much and we hate ourselves because we're doing this so goddamn early. It's your boys, the RudeBoyz. We're here for RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus. I'm Sherm.
I'm Tom.
Tom's amped up, baby. We just had full transparency. We just had our first ever RudeBoyz GameNight.
Transparency. What the fuck does that even mean?
That means I just say these things. You know, there's no backstage to this production. It's all out there for the Rude Nation. You know why? Because we love them. We respect them, and we want that respect to be shown to us. So subscribe to our YouTube and like us on Facebook and all that bullshit. But we'll get to that. That's what that means, Tom. What the fuck? Why are you? Don't be so glum, my chum.
This is going to be a meaty episode.
It really
is.
is.
Nation.
So. We got about 3 hours worth of content to record, and we haven't even done the actual recording show.
Yeah, which is what we're doing right now.
Yep. So I'm in for it, and I have my final on Monday. So this is going to be a photo finish, as they say. But we're still going to get it out on Tuesday, which you should be hearing. And okay, that doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Time paradox. But that's where we're at. So let's talk about the present. Let's talk about now. And we got to get into it, baby. Like, what's in your mouth, Tommy? Tell me what's in your mouth.
I got some Schweppes lemon lime seltzer.
I'll get that on my phone.
Fresh opener.
All right, good. That was a good top pop. Yeah, top pop. Pop the top, right?
Tab pop.
Tab pop. All right, cool.
And it's still going. Who's in your mouth?
In my mouth, I got some... little coffee with a little vanilla creamer in there because it's Saturday. So I figured I can't wait for this coffee to cool down. Just a little splash of creamer. Probably a little more than a splash, but whatever. I usually don't drink the creamer, just the black stuff. All right.
He was about to sip before we clanged.
No, I was giving it a sniff.
Yeah.
Thud it. Ooh, that's a good thud. Good clang. Oh, that is still so blistering hot.
It's bubbly. You guys are going to get a burp. Don't worry.
Okay, cool.
There it is.
Oh, man. Called it. Man, like Babe Ruth. That's it. All right. Let's go right into Blitzkrieg, baby.
Blitzkrieg! Blitzkrieg news. Here we go. Video games. Starting off with... I'm gonna fucking chop your ass. Nintendo Indies are on the way.
Yes, right after recording of last episode, there was a like a little Nintendo Indie Direct or something like that. They released a bunch of stuff on Twitter, and I really should have gotten refreshed with what the hell's going on with that. But one game that was highly anticipated, that was been talked about pretty much like in the early debut of the Switch indie scene, is a game called Wargroove. And Wargroove is actually out now on the eShop. Tom, I think you'd pretty much dig this. You've never played Advance Wars, right? Actually, the only Fire Emblem you really got into was Awakening, correct? Mm-hmm. So this is the game Advance Wars is the Wars franchise for Nintendo was a strategy RPG series, but instead of it being a medieval setting like Fire Emblem, it's a modern war setting. Okay. Or ish. And they haven't made an Advance Wars game since the fucking DS, so people have been clamoring for it. Wargroove is getting pretty good reviews, and you should probably check it out. Okay, at least look out a couple videos and stuff like that.
Sure, definitely will.
And I don't remember any other indies, so check it out, Nation. What's next?
Great research.
Yeah, that's what we do here, not research.
Research, not our strong suit.
Nope.
Darksiders, War Mastered coming to Switch.
This was like a quick leak from THQ Nordic, and it got officially announced. It's coming out April 2nd. It's the remastered version of the first Darksiders game.
Word. I never played it.
Never played it. You should definitely play it. It is one of the best Zelda-like games, and it's got that sweet Joe Mad art. Word. That Joe Mad art style. Like awesome. It's a great game.
Sounds great.
Darksiders 3 came out late last year, kind of, I don't want to say a swing and a miss, but, like, didn't really get the buzz that it did. It's weird, man. THQ Nordic is trying to fill in that, like, not AAA, but also not, like, an independent studio gap, like, of, you know, like, when we had the PS3 and 360 generation, like, games just kept coming out. Right. And everyone just tried to get their shit in. And then, unfortunately, THQ bit the bullet Darksiders kind of went with it, but then they came back with the remasters and shit. It's a good franchise. I like what they're doing. I didn't like Darksiders 2. I'd like to give it another shot if it comes out on Switch. Wink, wink. But Darksiders 1 or Darksiders War Mastered, I'm there.
You do know there are other systems besides the Switch, right? That you can buy stuff on.
Yeah, but I don't really play any of them.
I'm just, I just
You know
want.
that? You know that?
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My busy lifestyle, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get to that.
Okay. Metroid Prime 4 developed, scrapped, and restarted at Retro Studios. Is Retro started by EA by any chance?
No.
Okay,
Hang on a
cool.
second. So Retro.
Because they sound like a bunch of EA twats.
All right, you need to calm down because you're really easy to hop on that EA hate bandwagon, which is I don't even think you've ever left that.
Actually, I started that wagon, motherfucker.
Did you now?
I started that wagon and that train.
Were you upset that they started making NHL 94 or something
I
like that?
fucking run that train.
Oh, do you now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's the only train you run. So Metroid Prime 4 for the the early launch announcements of the Switch. I think actually the Switch's first E3.
Okay.
Metroid Prime 4 was announced with like a teaser trailer. Everyone went nuts. Speculation crazy. The story was that they weren't going to give that game to Retro Studios. Retro Studios created or helped develop Metroid Prime 1 and 2 on the GameCube and 3 on the Wii. I think they also helped with the Trilogy, which was also ported to the Wii. And then they did the 2 Donkey Kong Country Returns games, so Returns and Tropical Freeze. And then they've been silent making their own stuff. Like they've just been kind of helping out Nintendo in the background.
Mm-hmm.
I know like Mario Kart 7 they helped out with. They're a second party, so they're owned by Nintendo. But a lot of people haven't been giving them a lot of credit because it's like, you got to think about it. Those games are like a decade or two old, really, Metroid Prime. So that original team is not there anymore. Right. If anything, like they've moved on to Armature Studios and I think like 383, who did like I think Halo 4 and 5. Mm-hmm. So those guys have moved on, and the first-person shooter or the first-person genre is a lot different now because Metroid Prime came out before games like BioShock and Modern Warfare. So I don't know. I feel like Nintendo looked at what they were trying to do on their own or with another studio and were like, this isn't gonna do it.
Yeah.
So they came out and they told the fans straight up on a Friday, and they were like, look, we were trying something, it failed, we're stopping, we're restarting. We're giving it to Retro, which is definitely a nice little PR move because everyone's just like, give it to Retro, give it to Retro. But again, you got to realize Retro is not the same Retro. But hell, that's classic Nintendo in the sense that like, this game ain't good enough. We're gonna put it on ice and give it to you when it's good. So I'm still excited. I'll still fucking play it. Come on,
sure.
Metroid.
Mario Kart Tour to release on mobile this summer. Dr. Mario World coming at some point.
Yep, also summer. That was also announced. So Nintendo had their financials.
Probably should have changed that then to summer instead of some point, making me sound like a twat.
Well, get ready. I should have reread it. The Nintendo had their financial report.
Should have reread it. My name's Chris. Continue.
They had their financials, so they talked about how Mario Kart Tour, which was going to be their next mobile game, was going to come out, I believe, at the end of March. They're pushing that to the summertime.
Okay.
And then they announced that they're going to actually have a Dr. Mario game, Dr. Mario World, come out around the summertime also for mobile. Yeah. Also in their financials,
Didn't like Dr. Mario.
I was never really a fan.
Yeah,
I was never really a fan. I get it. I could play it, but like, I'm like, eh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, eh.
Yeah.
You're kind of a dud.
Okay.
So
Tom's dud of the week.
Here we go.
Dr. Mario. In their same financials, more talk. Official or not, talk like a toiga. Talk. More talk has been coming out that it's going to be a slimmer, more portable model of the Nintendo Switch.
Wow, you just totally skipped that. Also,
that was a segue.
Okay, cool.
That was a segue. So what are your thoughts on that, Tom? You play your Switch portably, or you just keep it at home? Not necessarily docked, but like, God, here we go.
I'm always docked, baby.
Yeah,
okay. No, I do. Like, if if I know I'm going to your house or someone's house, with a Switch or it doesn't have a Switch, I bring it out with me. There's no reason for Nintendo to release a smaller, more portable Switch.
Let me counterpoint with their thought right now. Okay, ready? Wrap your head around this. Money.
Yeah, no, I know. It's a cash grab. That's all it is.
Because they want to kind of try to... They're definitely... Regardless of what they're trying to still release for it, they have to phase the 3DS out at some point. The games are still coming out for it because it sold a fucking ton.
I know.
But they want to kind of keep their foot in both markets. Even though the Switch does do that, I guess maybe more of the interpretation of that console is that it's a home console and not a portable. I mean, fuck me, I haven't docked my Switch in fucking months because I've been playing Smash Brothers and, you know, just taking it on the train, playing it in bed, you know.
I haven't docked my Switch in years.
Well, okay, yeah, that's fair, I guess. Is that a sex joke or is that a you haven't had your Switch for a year joke? Explain it.
Yes.
As you would a child. Okay. All right, very good, Tom. So portable Switch, again, yeah, cash
Not
grab.
necessary.
Yeah, you're right.
I know I'm right. Thank you. You don't gotta tell me I'm right, motherfucker.
All right, take it easy. But Rude Nation, we're gonna watch this news story as it develops. Definitely.
And do no research on it.
Definitely no do research. No do research. Me speak English good.
Jesus Christ. Alright. Square Enix gets trademarked to HD 2D.
Yeah, so the terminology they trademark HD 2D the same way they did Octopath Traveler.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Nope.
2D sprites. You've fucking seen this game. 2D sprites running around in like a pseudo 3D environment, isometric, in high definition.
Okay.
This is exciting for a lot of fans because like they like that art style that Octopath Traveler presented. And they would like to see maybe some of their older 16-bit RPGs get remade, specifically Final Fantasy VI/3 for you Americans. You know what I'm saying? So hey, that's cool. They have that art style in mind. They want to keep it going.
Cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Good
Cool.
for them.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z Season 2 DLC partially revealed.
So at the finals, like we mentioned a couple Blitzkrieg newses ago, there's a new season of DLC coming out, and I think actually the first two characters are out now. So you got Jiren from Dragon Ball Super.
Okay.
He's the big alien dude who was like the real big bad in the last saga. Yeah. And Videl. And Videl
they went strong, huh?
Well, Videl plays a little weird, like, because like her moves summon in Gohan.
Okay.
A lot, like Great Saiyaman outfit. So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of like how they did like Mr. Satan in like the old Budokai games. Like kind of like that's how you get away with him being useless. Is like things go around that kind of help him out.
Sure. Yeah. I'm kind of glad I didn't pick up this game yet.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta wait to get like some Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for like the you said Ultimate Edition.
Right. Also, so there's 4 more characters to be announced. 2 of them got announced. Okay. The other one is Broly, the Dragon Ball Super version from the movie.
That's just printing money.
Yeah. And also, I believe it's Gogeta. Gogeta is the fusion dance of Goku and Vegeta. Yes. In the Jesus Christ, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan form, Super Saiyan Blue form.
Not to be confused with
Super Saiyan God.
Yeah.
Or Super Saiyan. Or Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan 3. Yeah, it's insanity. Or Super Saiyan 4, because that did happen in GT. For the record.
Which, talking to Dragon Ball fans, they fucking hate GT.
GT was not great. GT had some ideas, but GT was just like, let's take the best thing of Dragon Ball and best thing of Dragon Ball Z and just put them together. Like, let's have them go on adventures like Dragon Ball, but then also have them fight robots like Dragon Ball Z. Like, it's very weird.
But it'll still be a whole episode of Goku powering up.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And he's a baby. Where's a kid?
Yes.
Yep.
Also, Dragon Ball Game Project Z revealed.
Yep, so this...
What's this, Chris?
This is also announced at the same time as those DLC characters. It's a action RPG done by CyberConnect 2. They've done, like, the Naruto games. They also did Ashura's Wrath for the PS3 and Xbox 360, which is, like, one of the dumbest fun games, like, I've played in a while. I should really replay that. But it's you're playing as Goku, and you're running around in a 3D environment. They showed off some spots like, like the woods and Kami's house and like the capsule town or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Okay.
And they're showing a lot of early Dragon Ball Z things. So like, Goku fighting Piccolo and Goku fighting Vegeta and Frieza's up in the mix. So it's probably going to go maybe up to Cell Saga. It's been a while since we had like a nice proper Dragon Ball retelling game, I guess you want to say. Like, the last ones, I think I mean, unless you want to count them, like, the side stories and, like, Budokai, the fighting games. Like, the last ones that probably came out for, like, Game Boy Advance or some shit. But,
okay.
There you go. Dragon Ball, baby. Coming out. Bigger than ever.
We actually have some comic book news.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
What you got?
George Perez announced his retirement. George Perez, he was a very well-known comic book artist.
Okay.
He did a run on Teen Titans is what he's like most known for.
Okay, got you.
Unfortunately, just like, age and health issues, and he can't draw as well as he was, so he's like, I can't give my fans what they actually want.
Sure.
To a good quality.
Right.
And so he's just like, I'm gonna retire. He's also cutting back his convention appearances.
Right. Okay. He's scaling back.
Yeah,
that's
fine.
He's allowed.
Yeah, so don't give him any shit because the man's been doing it for fucking 40+ years.
Right. Yeah. All right. That seems fair. He lived a good time.
Yeah.
He can do shit like that.
Absolutely. So
yeah, I feel like Illustrate. He's a penciler. I guess really. Okay. They kind of really get the shit end because they don't get like the.
They don't get the type.
like for every Steve Ditko or John Romita Sr. You got people that don't have that name recognition, and they only get that name recognition for doing it for decades and decades and decades. Yeah, they definitely don't get the same. They don't hold the same impact, unfortunately, as like the writers and the creators and even the editors in chief, because I don't know. I don't really know why. I mean, I know comics is definitely a visual medium. Yeah. But obviously, you gotta read it too, kid.
It really depends on
right,
how good of an artist you are, or sometimes honestly even how shitty of an artist you are, because then it's just like, I'm gonna stay away from you.
Yeah. They're just as important, obviously.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I agree.
And they should be held up in the same regard. That's what I'm saying.
Symbiotes. Oh, Spider-Man news. Shocker. Symbiote Spider-Man to fill in some gaps in the 616 history.
Yep.
You added this, and I saw it. We must have saw it at the same time, because I was like, oh shit, I'm going to add that. Alright, fuck this, it's already there.
Our Spider-Man senses went off at the same time. So this is a 5-part, I believe, miniseries coming out in April. It's dealing with the Spider-Man, Peter Parker in the black suit, in the alien costume. Mm-hmm. Takes place in that time period, in official Marvel continuity, so the 616. And all it's doing is just kind of filling out that story more. And not like there's gaps, but just like, hey, let's just have Spider-Man in the alien costume a little more and do that. I think it's going to feature Mysterio a little bit. I'd imagine original Mysterio. Well, definitely because you got the movie coming out. But that's also a villain he didn't face back then. So, interesting. What was Mysterio up to back then? Mm-hmm. So that's interesting. One of my things that I just want to touch on, when I was rereading, I believe it was Origin of Venom.
Okay.
And a lot of it dealt with more of the alien costume.
Okay.
Because, that is really Venom.
Yeah.
And then, the last, I'm going to say 5th of that collection is the debut of Venom.
Sure.
The alien costume, you come across the fact that, it's sentient and it's controlling Peter, but he doesn't do evil things like a lot of the modern interpretations of the alien costume.
Mm-hmm.
I know definitely the animated series did that, the fucking Sam Raimi movie did that. They don't really show that, Peter becomes evil. Peter becomes a little more reckless,
and
I'll
cocky.
give you that, but he doesn't become, a bad guy. In the Spider-Man lore, he's still got control somewhat. He's definitely pulled away because of the alien symbiote wants to do something. But so I hope they don't kind of I wanted to do justice. You know what I mean? Keep that in mind when they're doing that, because that was really never developed upon back in the day, back in the early 90s, late 80s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last bit of comic book news. Aunt May tells Peter Parker she's dying.
So this is from the relaunch, right?
Yeah.
They renumbered all the all the Marvel comics, right?
Yeah, but but then they have the legacy number.
Right, sure, of course, because they can't give that up.
No.
So in this timeline, storyline, whatever you want to say, Aunt May, this lady dodges bullets left and right.
Yeah, I'm sure,
Even sometimes she doesn't dodge a bullet.
Yeah. I was seeing people were just like, yo, how fucked up would it be if, like, Mephisto just comes out and laughs and goes, yeah, that deal you made, yeah, you only bought her a short amount of time, like a limited time. It's like, wow, that would be so messed up.
That would be actually pretty cool. Because, I mean, he was like, well, I stopped her from dying then. Like,
but I'm sure she's gonna live, because I'm sure this is, like, a fake Aunt May, because Mysterio made an illusion, or some shit like
was
that.
there.
Yeah, fucking blow me. Fucking Mysterio and Chameleon.
I like it.
Movie talk.
Movie talk.
Legendary Pictures may make a Gen 1 Pokemon movie. Just fucking riding this anime train hard.
What are you talking about, anime train?
Fuck
I'd imagine it's going to be in the same... Legendary
no.
Pictures is doing Detective Pikachu, the live action.
I'm glad I couldn't finish my thought, but please continue.
Would you like to finish your thought?
What you have to say must be much more important.
I mean, I don't want to be, like, biased or anything, but probably...
Why?
Go ahead, Tom. Say your piece.
Is the fact that, like, you know, Legendary sees how much, like, or whoever's putting this out, sees how much that Dragon Ball movie just banged. So they're just like, alright, fuck it. Pokemon can, you know, make just as much.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
Anyway, continue your thought there.
It's presumably not going to be an anime, though. The anime is handled specifically by the Pokemon Company and all that shit. Legendary Pictures is doing the Western releases in the same vein as Detective Pikachu. So if they do make a Gen 1 movie, Tom hates all his Pokemon talk. So if they do... I know, alright, that's fine. It's like your opinion, man.
No, and yeah, you're right, it is.
Yeah.
It's the right one.
Oh, God, here we go. If they do a Generation 1 Pokemon movie, it's probably going to be live action in the same sense of Detective Pikachu. Pokemon's been a fucking cash cow for almost like 2 decades now.
And that's cool. If that's your thing, that's cool.
Right.
Just keep it out of my way.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
That's all. I will respectfully decline.
Okay.
No, you'll make me go see it.
Yeah, it depends.
New Mutants pushed back again to August or October.
October. No, October, you're right.
October. Or it just might end up straight onto Hulu.
Oh,
so
boy.
guess where I'll be when that happens.
We'll be watching New Mutants on Hulu.
Absolutely.
That'd actually be pretty cool, but yeah, New
This
Mutants,
fucking movie, man.
Yeah, I always thought this movie was just falling a little flat. Yeah, and I mean, I really never gave this movie a fair shake. The trailer... wasn't really doing it for me.
Sure.
It was an interesting idea, but, like, I don't know. I feel like it was, like, the way Sony's kind of, like, trying to build up its Spider-Man universe, like, they wanted to do that with their XMen universe, Fox did. And obviously, you know, Logan did a great job, Deadpool doing a great job, but, like, you know, their X-Men movie proper, you know, like the newer age ones and now the New Mutants, and like they want to do an X-Force and a Gambit movie, like,
yeah,
I don't know, it was spreading themselves a little too thin. Well, I mean, they're all canceled, but like, I mean, obviously due to the buyout and Disney wanting to kind of wipe the slate clean, but like, I guess they don't really know what to do with this New Mutants because there's a lot of footage done, and they got to make something back.
Yeah, I agree.
Or Fox, whomever still kind of owns
some
the
motherfuckers making money. That's all that
exactly.
matters,
and trying to not lose money.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll keep you up to date, nation. Don't you worry.
Matt Smith in negotiations to star in Morbius with Jared Leto.
Speaking of trying to make a universe out of nothing, Sony's taking every sort of dumb, ancillary Spider-Man person and just make a movie out of them. So Venom made a lot of money, to its credit. Good job, Sony. You got us all fooled. And now Morbius is going to be their next thing. Michael Morbius, the living vampire.
Yeah, I don't even know who the fuck Matt Smith could be playing. Morbius doesn't have a rogue gallery.
He doesn't have a gallery.
I know. Or anything.
Yeah, seriously.
He's part of a gallery.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. Like, I mean, you're better off just kind of do a Morbius movie with Blade. Like, that's it. Because that's really all you got.
Oh, maybe they'll make Matt Smith a white Blade and watch people fucking flip there.
Sony doesn't have the rights to Blade, so they can't do that.
True. You're right.
But yeah, no, absolutely. Like,
unless that was part of a deal or some shit.
No, I doubt it. No, Blade's probably got more in the tank for Marvel than Morbius has for Sony.
Sure.
But like, I mean, Jesus Christ, man! Like, what the fuck? Sony, they wanted to do a young Aunt May movie. They wanted to do a Black Cat and Silver Sable movie, or movies, however you want to look at it. What do you got else? Night Watch, the fucking Rocket, Stokeman, what the fuck?
When Peter Parker...
A young Aunt May movie, if I didn't say that. I
Yeah.
know they wanted to do that, too.
When Peter Parker was having 4 different identities.
Oh, my God, right. What were those guys called? I know the names of
We
them.
did
What
this
were they?
already.
They were called something. Web Slingers or some shit like that, they were called.
Yeah,
Web
waste
Swingers?
of time.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, Into the Spider-Verse, keep making those. That's great.
Yeah, exactly, please.
Yep.
Give us more of that. Mm-hmm. Aquaman is DC's highest grossing film, beating Dark Knight Rises with $1 billion.
So, Tom, I know your thoughts on the Nolan Trilogy. Okay, cool. We could probably do a podcast of that on its own. I don't really give a crap about those, but, whatever. Is this warranted? Was Aquaman that good to make all that money? Yeah?
It really was.
I forget how much Wonder Woman made, but because Wonder Woman was also another top-tier DCEU movie. But I don't think in the $1 billion range, no.
Yeah.
But, I mean, why do you think why? Because it hit at a good time? Or
It hit at a good
it was
time.
more Marvel, like more bombastic and fun, as opposed to gloomy and Martha. And why do you know that name?
Yeah, and people love fucking Jason Momoa.
Right.
Or Momoa, however the hell you say his name.
I love a box of Jason Momoas, yeah.
Bet you do. So, people...
All right.
People just, love that guy. I really think because he was one of the best parts in Justice League.
Okay, cool.
Like you said, it hit at the right time. Great movie. Highly recommend it. We'll be doing a viewing of that when it comes out on Blu-ray because I'll definitely pick it up.
All right, and I'll be down for that.
Cool, good, great, wonderful,
Happy for me.
Terrific.
Yep. Did it do enough to warrant beating the Nolan Trilogy?
Absolutely.
Okay, I know you hate the Nolan Trilogy, but can you at least look at it and be like, they were good movies, or no? You can't look at it from a different angle.
I just I don't know, the Nolan Trilogy, man, is just, I just don't really like it.
Okay.
It's just...
What is it about? I mean, we don't have to get into it. We can make a whole fucking episode of it, really. So
it's just... I really don't... There's just something about it. I think it's more Christopher Nolan's style.
Okay.
That I'm just like, this is...
Okay.
Whatever.
That's fair.
It's
That's fair assessment.
it's overrated, overhyped. It's just...
Here we go.
It's just not...
Here comes the slide. Here we go.
Let's face it. The only reason Heath Ledger got that Oscar was because he died.
Well, yeah.
I don't think he would have gotten that Oscar if he was alive.
For that
playing
role,
the Joker.
correct. For that role. I mean,
Yeah.
the whole reason of nominating him posthumously was because of, he was a good actor.
Right.
Who was ahead of his time. He would have peaked later. And unfortunately, that didn't occur. So they were like, we got to give this guy an Oscar. And don't get me wrong, Heath Ledger's Joker was a very good portrayal, I thought. Just in general.
Yes. No. I like his Joker.
Yes.
Even though I fucking hate the Joker.
Right.
I like his version of the Joker. To me, it goes, obviously, Jack Nicholson.
Right.
Heath Ledger, Cesar Romero, and then Tattoo Boy.
Right. Morbius.
Yeah, Morbius. Michael Morbius.
Michael Morbius, living vampire.
He did a great job.
Right.
And honestly, Dark Knight, out of those 3 movies, Dark Knight's the one I'll probably go back to.
Right.
Bane was a fucking joke
in
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, Dark Knight Rises really wasn't good. I think it just because of Dark Knight, that's why Dark Knight Rises made a lot of money.
Absolutely, because people were like, "Hey, this is going to
the
be
next one."
Exactly.
Whoa.
This is good.
Yeah.
This is money right here.
Yeah, exactly.
So that was just kind of whatever. There is, and I don't know. It's not good.
Right. Okay.
I just don't like it.
All right. Speaking of DC, because we forgot to add this. Excuse me. The Birds of Prey teaser.
Oh, that was
Did you
pretty
see
cool.
That? Okay,
That was,
I just saw like
I'm interested.
screenshots of it.
I'm
Okay.
interested. Something else that just came out of the DCEU is Affleck's officially out of
Yep.
Matt Reeves.
Yep.
Apparently, Josh Brolin was seen coming out of a meeting with Warner Brothers.
All right.
One of the Jonas Brothers is being looked at, or he
boy.
put his name in,
Right.
and it's like, whoa! Like Josh Brolin, I think would be
Right.
fucking tits.
Right.
Just put Josh Brolin in everything.
Right.
Fucking Josh Brolin can act his dick off.
Right.
So something's got to save the DCEU.
Right.
Something.
And I mean, well, it looks like a billion
Right now,
dollar
Aquaman
movie is Aquaman.
Yeah, Aquaman is saving it,
And then what's the next DC Shazam? Right. That's coming out in April-ish or whatever.
Springtime? Yeah, March.
So that's like the next tentpole DCEU.
And
movie
I hope
coming
it,
out.
and that's gonna just make money because it looks like it's gonna be like a kid type
right,
movie.
a lot of fun. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun,
Absolutely.
which is what a fucking comic book
Movie should be.
Movie, but what
Yes.
a comic book is, man. It's supposed to be fun. I get
Yep.
you want to be, challenged and shit like that because it is a medium. But again, like we said earlier, it's a visual medium, so it's like you got to watch it. You got to have fun. It's got to grab the eye and then maybe give you something substance-wise in the writing.
Exactly.
To actually fully appreciate it. And yeah, the end of
Agreed.
our rants. Let's keep going with Blitzkrieg, man. 'Cause this has
Oscars.
been a speedy version.
Oscars talk.
Oscars talk.
Black Panther nominated for Best Picture.
Great.
Badass.
Great job.
Badass.
First comic book movie to do so.
Yes. And no one died for it to happen. Look at that shit.
Oh, boy. All right.
Spider-Verse, Best Animated.
It should be hands down.
Absolutely.
I honestly, and I don't want to be the type to be like, oh, well, Disney had an off year. Like, no, Disney's usually the guys that are like, yeah, we're winning this fucking Oscar, thanks. But this one should definitely win. It won the Golden Globe for
Yes.
Best Animated, and rightfully so. It was excellent.
I think it's going to win.
I think it's going to win
Yeah,
also.
absolutely.
And that's going to be pretty dope.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I agree. Bohemian Rhapsody also nominated for Best Picture,
Tommy's
which was
movie of the year.
which was also, I believe, the Nation movie of the year.
It
right?
was, yes, won out by
So-
1% of the vote. Yep.
See?
So there you go. Must
So-
be doing something right.
Did everything right.
Yeah.
Seemed pretty good to me.
And it should be out in stores
February 12th.
All right.
And then also the Green Book is also nominated, which comes out March 12th.
Okay, cool.
Which is also very good.
All right.
And that's it for movies. We move on to
Let's move on
TV.
to the TV portion of Blitzkrieg News.
American Gods comes back March 10th on Stars.
Thank you.
Uh,
Does that make it to American Gods? You've been pushing this for a while,
yeah.
I've heard a lot of good things about it, but
yeah, you're not going to watch it until the girlfriend wants to watch
that's
it.
absolutely true. Yeah, I
And
don't watch things.
I know, you know, it's not that you're not allowed. You just don't have a mind of your own.
I don't do things for myself except for video games, but
Sure.
and even that's pretty few and far between. But that's perfectly fine.
Well, DMX is out
DMX
and
is
about.
wrecking the fucking house.
Well, you know, two weeks of being cooped up.
actually, ironically enough, DMX got released from prison recently. So there
I
you
know.
go. just like
Little
just
DMX.
like Daddy.
Well, little DMX goes back every time we got to go out for
No,
now.
that's
But yeah, American Gods, fantastic. The book is so good. They changed a couple of things, but I'm all right with it.
It's only one book. It's not a series.
It's one book.
Really okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I would say you should read it, but
I'm in Harry Potter world right now.
yes.
So.
Well, afterwards, I think you and the girlfriend should read American Gods.
Perhaps.
I know a guy who has it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Netflix may be working on a Resident Evil series.
So right out of the release of the Resident Evil 2 remake, which
Mm-hmm.
I believe we're going to be talking about a little bit later, possibly, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's rumor talk of Netflix doing a live action Resident Evil series.
Right.
I'm down for that. I feel like Resident Evil 2, their release is definitely at a peak of Resident Evil interest. The fucking Paul Anderson movies, like, for what it's worth, make money.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Because you want to talk about things that deviate severely from the established medium. There
Yeah.
you go.
Well,
Case in point.
I think this is going to be they're gonna try to keep this as close as they can to like the game.
Yeah,
I mean, if the whole first season takes place in the mansion, I'm fine with that.
Well, Resident Evil. I mean, if they're gonna make, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, if they do like a season per game, like that'd be pretty interesting. But I mean, yeah, Resident Evil definitely a classic franchise. It definitely got diluted around the 5 and 6 range, and also, when they kept trying to like remake this, and here's an online exclusive game for that, and this and that. Like, there's lore there that they really should kind of like delve to, and they can definitely enhance. Maybe not necessarily with fucking Lilu, but yeah. Resident Evil.
Is that the one that played that was with Chris in Resident Evil 5? Lilu?
No, I'm saying the actress who I can't think of her name. From Fifth Element.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Lulu Dallas, multipass.
Yeah.
Her.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Mila
Jovovich.
Yes, thank you.
They can do it without her.
Okay, good. I agree.
Yep.
Deathstroke, Ravager, and Jericho coming to Titan Season 2.
Have you watched any of you?
No, because there's some, like, they're like, on YouTube, but they're, like, people, like, wrote over it, like, their thoughts and whatnot. I was like, okay, this is stupid. I'm not watching that.
Why don't you just take the plunge? For, like, do, like, a 3-month subscription.
I don't know.
Get Young Justice, bro.
I know.
I know you were. Okay.
I
don't want to tell you how to live your life.
I'm thinking.
Bro. Okay.
I got other things in the works.
All right. Ooh, baby.
Yeah,
all right. So
big
that's
things.
cool. I know Titans. There was a lot of fucking bullshit on when it before it premiered.
Yeah.
But people are digging it.
Yeah. But
a lot of deep DC cuts also. Like as you say, I think they put like Hawk and Dove.
Yeah.
In that too. Like,
well, you know who Deathstroke, Ravager, and Jericho are?
I know who Deathstroke is.
Okay, Ravager is his daughter.
Okay, cool.
Rose Wilson.
Okay.
And Jericho is his son.
Okay.
Who is a mute because I think Deathstroke inadvertently got his vocal cords cut.
Oh, yeah,
So he had, Father of the Year.
Yeah, cutting some cake. Whoop, I slit your throat.
Exactly. And then
inadvertently.
Inadvertent. But he can, like, if he makes eye contact with you, he can, like, jump into your body and take your body over. Like, there was a Teen Titans story where he goes evil and he jumps into Cyborg.
I can't imagine a character with that power being good. Just for the record.
Well, he was part of the Titans for a while.
And what the fuck was he doing? Was he like they're stopping a bank robbery and then he's like, oh, I give up. And then he gets arrested and then jumps back out of his body and then, like, they win?
Yeah, it's kind it's kind of like the New Mutant Karma, where she can put her consciousness into someone. So,
all right.
It's kind of like that.
Okay. Neat.
Yeah. Stephen King's The Stand getting a 10-episode series on CBS All Access, which is very cool because the original movie was cool. Like, I really dug I dug it. I really did. But it left fans wanting more. Sure. And this is going to be done by, like, fans, and of course Stephen King will be involved because he's involved in everything that he does.
He's got to,
yeah. And that's it for TV.
Okay.
Wrestling news.
Wrestling.
Royal Rumble and Takeover Fallout.
All right, we'll be quick on.
I mean,
quick discussion on this.
Royal Rumble, I kind of feel from what I saw, I gotta go back and rewatch it again. Fell flat to me.
The event itself?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I just felt kind of Like, Takeover was a better show.
I mean, usually the case, yeah. I didn't watch any of Takeover.
The winner was Seth Rollins.
Right, yeah. Which was my pick.
Yes, and mine.
Yep. Our pick, yeah.
Yeah, Finn Balor beat the shit out of Brock Lesnar, but he lost, unfortunately.
Typical Brock Lesnar match.
Which I think they're having it leading up to Rollins taking the title from him.
Okay.
Nia Jax interfered in R-Truth's number 30th.
Being both Royal Rumbles.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, hey, WWE likes doing, likes
first.
making record. Yeah, likes doing firsts. Yeah.
I don't know. To me, I just felt it was, whatever.
Okay.
It was,
I'd have to say that the disappointment of the night was the fucking Daniel Bryan AJ Styles match, and I mean that was a match that could have definitely had some fire. But like the crowd wasn't into it. The ending was fucking nonsense.
Yeah, Eric Rowan showing up.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And like you want to have raw, pure talent in the ring, plus what Daniel Bryan is doing on the mic on SmackDown night after night.
He brought out a wood belt.
He brought out a wooden belt. Yep. But like, what the hell, man? Like, how did you do it? I have a feeling, bro, that Vince is like he's got Brock and Finn here, and he's got AJ and Daniel Bryan there, and he's talking to all four of them, and he's like, listen, motherfuckers, this belt, the Universal title on Brock, this match can't be beat. What you're going to do, you better fucking dial it back, bitch. Because I feel like all of AJ's matches as he was champion weren't really that great. Like, you feel like you got, like, Nakamura and AJ. Mm-hmm. That should have been fucking gold on paper. Didn't do anything. AJ versus Daniel Bryan when they did it the first time. AJ versus Joe. Like, I feel like they're definitely like, all right, WWE champion. Yeah, you're champion. Fucking just cool your jets.
Sure,
right?
sure.
That's what I have this suspicion, bro.
Okay.
And I don't like it.
Okay.
But what are you going to do?
But yeah, that, very quick thoughts. Not going to spend
yeah, sure.
Dean Ambrose and Hideo Itami reportedly leaving the company,
right.
Just not happy.
Apparently Hideo's already done. He asked for his release. He's done.
Oh, yeah?
Apparently, and Ambrose is not going to renew his contract.
Yep.
After Mania.
Yep.
So, there you go. Unless money talks, but who knows?
It's not even about money. It's about what they're not doing with him.
No, you're right.
It's
But,
not...
I mean, money definitely can help.
Yeah.
If they want to throw money at him.
Sure,
But
sure.
You do have the looming presence of AEW.
Yep.
And, that could probably treat people with a little more respect.
Yeah. Funny you should bring up AEW.
Yeah.
The Lucha Brothers just signed with AEW.
I saw that this morning, yeah. So who are the Lucha Brothers?
Pentagon Jr.
Right.
And Rey Fenix.
Okay.
I believe they're the MLW, Major League Wrestling Tag Champs right now. They've had great matches with the new LAX in the Impact, and I will actually be seeing them live next weekend.
Ooh,
yeah,
look at you, live report, Tommy.
I totally will.
Okay, sweet.
On Instagram TV, probably.
Oh, baby!
Oh, yeah,
exclusive.
Yeah, we going big time.
All right, so that's it for wrestling, right?
Yep.
All right, anything else?
That rodent, the little groundhog, saw his shadow. Early spring, babies!
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah, seriously. It's going to be fucking balls-ass cold forever.
No, it's going to be in the 60s next week and the start, and then it's going to be in the 20s at the...
I can't wait to get sick. Yes.
Yeah, I'm already feeling the ramifications of that.
Me too.
And I believe that does it for Blitzkrieg News?
Yes, it does.
All right, that's it.
All right.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
All right. Tom, tell the nation what you've been up to, buddy.
Buddy
boy.
Oh, I've been up to something.
Right.
Game of Thrones rewatch.
Let's talk about that later. Because I've been doing that a little bit too, so. What else have you been up to?
Such a piece of fucking monkey shit.
You like that? You like my production style.
Oh, we're gonna have some discussions, boy.
We'll save it at the
next meeting.
At the next investors meeting.
Uncanny X-Men Annual.
Okay.
This is how you see how Cyclops proper came back.
Right.
Young Cable went back into time.
Oh, there we go.
Saved. Talked to this guy that young Cyclops saved. From getting murdered.
Right.
And so the college student goes to Cyclops. Back in the day, it was like, yo, anytime you need anything, you let me know.
Right.
Young Cable goes to this guy, goes like this. He goes, look, he's like, I need you to create this thing. It's called the Phoenix Egg.
Okay.
Which is what they tried to do in Avengers vs. X-Men,
right.
Where they tried to contain the Phoenix Force,
right.
But it fucked up.
Right.
He's like, we just need a little bit of the Phoenix power.
Okay.
So they go back in time, do their ba-ba-ba-ba.
Right.
They,
time travel shit.
Right. They dig up Cyclops, and they put, the Phoenix Egg in him.
Huh, okay.
So it brings Cyclops back. But not enough to be like, evil.
Okay.
Or be taken over. For now, let's see.
Right.
And Cyclops is like, yeah, I did some really fucked up shit.
Yeah, I was reading a little bit of, I guess, the review of it, like how they took, I mean, because Cyclops, when he fucking died, he was probably one of the most hated mutants, right?
Exactly.
And they seemed
that was a lot of White
handled
Queen
it very
shit.
well.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
So, and then when
he
like, kind of like, and this is while, so then Cable goes like this. He's like, all right, Dad, listen. He's like, there's two things happening simultaneously right now, and I need to know what kind of man I just brought back.
Right.
You have the X-Men fighting X-Man, Nate Gray.
Which I want to talk about, but continue.
And, yeah, I'm not happy.
All right.
And then you have the guy who pretty much brought you back from the dead.
Right.
The guy who tried to kill him is out of prison now.
Right.
And this guy, he has a helmet that he can control robots that he creates.
Yeah, naturally.
He's like, I want to know what kind of man I just brought back.
Right.
Are you going to
save your own kind?
Save your own kind, or are you going to save a human and try to unite, you know, these two races that have always been butting heads?
Right.
Cyclops, of course, makes the right decision.
Right.
Going to save the guy who brought him back to life.
Sure.
And then all of a sudden, he's going to go to Westchester. He's going to go meet up with the X-Men, because Jean's also back now as well. But there's newspapers saying that all the mutants have disappeared now.
Okay.
Because Nate Gray, at the end of Uncanny X-Men number 10, he's created a whole new universe, and which is leading into
Age of X-Men,
which now they're also doing between 5 and 6 miniseries.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, but Uncanny X-Men is such a good fucking book, and it's in its infancy. Why are you doing this shit already?
Yeah, so
it took fucking 40 fucking plus years for them to even think about doing Age of Apocalypse, and you guys are just fucking doing a cash grab right now. I'm not picking any of these up. I will pick them up in the full collection.
Sure, yeah.
I probably won't pick up X-Men again until it goes back to Uncanny.
All right. So, all right, you kind of answered my question on what the fuck Age of X-Man is. So it's almost like a sequel of sorts to Age of Apocalypse, where X-Man...
Apocalypse has his own team, too. I think it's called, like, Apocalypse and the Eternals, or some shit like that.
All right. All right, so you don't seem pleased about...
I'm not happy.
Cyclops returning...
Cyclops,
Cyclops was not your boy, ever. But... Is he a little redeemed in your eyes?
He made some bad decisions.
Right. In general, or just like in the last 5 years?
In the last 5 years. Yeah. You know, killing Xavier.
Right. Well, I mean, I said that, like, I'm removed from comics, well, not specifically, but, like, X-Men comics in general. And, like, just hearing about, like, you know, he kind of got a little fucking worn out. Like, he was the fucking, you know, Boy Scout.
He was being...
poster boy of
and he was
Professor
also being
X's
looked
X-Men.
at.
Yeah, and he was
being
like,
looked at being like...
fucking do this anymore.
He broke under pressure.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Much like I think any normal person would do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I am looking forward, as much as I know we were talking about on the hype issue, looking forward to seeing, you know, Arya Stark and Jon Snow reuniting, and Tony Stark and Steve Rogers reuniting. I'm looking forward to Wolverine and Cyclops.
Oh boy, yeah.
Maybe reuniting.
That's gonna be a big one.
And Jean Grey.
Right.
Just get a Devil's Three-Way going.
Oh boy.
All right. Fucking Eiffel Tower, bitches. I've also listened... Huh?
Yikes.
Yeah. I also finished listening to Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman. Okay. Which this is about... It's very Wizard of Oz-esque. Okay. This guy, he saves this girl, and then he goes into this, like... this whole different world. Right. And he has to help her and whatnot, like, you know, try to find her way home while he's trying to find his way home. Very cool, very trippy. I will talk Neil Gaiman up to the end of days. Sure. Because he is just, he, you know, he's an American English treasure. Okay. And after that, I delved into The Stand. Okay. By Stephen King.
Right. I've heard of him.
This is, it's an endurance one. Like, it's... Even though I'm still listening to it, like, I'm, you know, doing the audio, I'm just like... 47 hours. I think I have about 30-plus hours left.
Jesus Christ.
It's good, though. Like, I do, you know... A couple of the characters, they've changed, and I like better in the movie than I do the book, and vice versa. Very cool if you're a Stephen King fan. If you haven't read it, which I'm sure you have read it because, well, you're a Stephen King fan, it's very good. Highly recommendable.
Gotcha.
I will give a full report once I am done with it.
Excellent.
And what game could make me take Spider-Man out of my PS4?
I don't know. Could it have been
A little
Kingdom Hearts 3?
game called Resident Evil 2.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
it's good. It's fucking.
I've heard a lot.
It's
about
fucking creepy. Zombies are a bitch to kill.
Right.
And yeah, like there was a guy, like there was this one police officer, like being like he was hung by like these rafters. Mm-hmm. So I run down and then I run back the same hallway, and all of a sudden his body just fucking drops down.
That's in the demo. Yeah.
Fuck? Like, did that happen in the original? I don't remember.
Dude, yeah, I don't know. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil specifically, like, it's one of those games that I love the lore about. I mean, the lore is fucking bonkers as all hell. But I can, like, watch a couple YouTube videos and be like, all right, yeah, this is fine. It's definitely something, like, if I was on the ground floor in fucking 96, 97 with the first Resident Evil, I probably would have kept going, you know what I mean? Tank controls and all. But, like, you know, the only Resident Evil games proper that I played through was 4 and 5 with yourself, Tommy.
Yes, that was fun.
That was fun.
You killed your partner.
Yep. Well, fuck. And I mean, at that point, like the franchise was kind of just pretty far gone. At that point.
Really was. Like Wesker was like
right.
I don't even know.
Like Resident Evil 2 was always something that like at the time in like the original 3 PlayStation games, that was like the pinnacle of the series.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Resident Evil was the classic. Resident Evil 2 improved upon the classic, and Resident Evil 3 did some things, but you know both were stood head and shoulders above a lot of the games during that generation, and 2 is a fan favorite, definitely, 100%. So they're remaking it and doing all this nice stuff, and it looks fucking gorgeous. At least from the demo.
It really does. If we have time later, maybe we'll fire it up.
All right, cool. I'm down with that.
Yeah,
excellent. But yeah, we got to hear more reports on that.
Yeah, absolutely,
definitely.
What have you been up to, my friend?
All right, what I've been up to.
Let's hurry it up.
Oh, wow. All right.
Doesn't feel too good, does it?
I'll be pretty quick. So I forgot to talk about this last episode. I finished up Disenchantment. I know your thoughts on it. You've gone to sleep. I really liked it.
I'll respect you not to comment.
Well, I'm going to keep commenting, bitch.
No, I said I'm going to respect you by not commenting.
Oh, okay. I really did like it. Like, I liked the fact that it was 12 episodes, and it was pretty much like one full story. Like, I know a lot of, like, early Simpsons episodes really, the continuity was kind of all over the place. Futurama was, had, a couple filler episodes here and there, but like, some episodes branched from the other one. This one was like, you watch all 12 episodes, you're watching almost like a one cohesive story.
Sure.
I really did like it. The humor worked for me. It wasn't terrible. Which is really not a good box art quote right there. Back of the box quote. And I did like it. A lot of the jokes, I'll take it back. A lot of the jokes hit for me. Yeah, I like the voice cast. Good. I love John DiMaggio. Yeah, he could do no wrong. And obviously all the Simpsons / Futurama standards.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you. I read the Daredevil movie. What? The Daredevil collection. Guardian Devil. Yes. Because we talk about it? Spoiler it up?
It's been out for like 20 years. Yeah, if you haven't read it, 20 years too late.
It's pretty good. But skip forward if you don't want to hear it. I wanted a good Mysterio story. And spoiler alert, Mysterio is the big bad of this. But it's a good story that didn't necessarily need Mysterio at the end. Because at the end, Mysterio is just like, finally, they're going to take me seriously. And then Daredevil's like, no, I'm not taking you seriously. You're fucking Mysterio. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, even though, like they gave him a lot of credit and stuff like that. The story went places, man. Like, Karen Page gets killed by Bullseye. They bring Bullseye up in the mix. Kingpin's running amok a little bit. Well, he's still trying to get like his shit back together. Yeah. But really, it deals with Matt Murdock getting really kind of fucked over, mentally, spiritually, physically, by
Foggy
pretty
gets
much
fucked over.
Yeah, pretty much by everyone in Hell's Kitchen. All thanks really to Mysterio. And I mean, Mysterio does some dark shit too. Don't get me wrong. Like he, let me take it all back.
He orchestrates pretty much Karen getting killed.
Right. The crux of this whole story is that there's a girl with a child, and the girl's child is a virgin. So it's a immaculate conception.
The kid,
the kid. Yeah. Well, I mean, the kid is a virgin. Let's just put it that way. It deals with this whole immaculate conception thing. Really deals with kind of like the spirituality of Matt Murdock, and they go to find Daredevil, or she goes to find Matt Murdock, and says that this child is the king was promised kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Sure,
like basically, like this kid is going to be, a big deal, spiritually and religiously. And then a lot of different characters come into play. There's this older man who's just like, hey, Matt Murdock, give me the baby because the baby's going to be the devil. So they're really toying with his faith.
Yeah.
And a lot of people get a lot of unlucky situations. So like Foggy gets arrested due to suspicion of murder. Karen Page finds out she has AIDS. Yep.
Dumb whore.
And then Bullseye basically kind of just like kills a bunch of people at the church that his mother works at. Matt Murdock's mom works at.
Yeah.
Works
She's a
at.
nun.
Yeah. Practices that? What's the word?
I don't know, but
lives at.
There you go.
She definitely lives there.
Beats the shit out of her.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad shit that goes on.
Yeah.
And Bullseye kills Karen Page.
Yes.
And it all comes down to basically Mysterio. Mysterio finds out he has cancer. He's got one more play. He wants to go get Spider-Man, but guess what? At the time, it was the Clone Saga, so it was Ben Reilly. So he's just like, no, I'm not going to go for him. I'm going to go for the next best thing, which is going to be Daredevil. He's got a bunch of money because he basically killed this one older special effects guy.
The older dude that I think he takes.
His identity he takes.
Yes.
He gets a lot of money, so he's like, hey, Kingpin, give me everything you got on the Daredevil. So he's just like, all right, here you go. So here's everything. Here's that. So then Mysterio orchestrates this whole thing. He basically convinces this poor girl that, hey, this baby is yours.
Right.
Kills the kid's parents. When the girl has no use, she gets killed.
Yep.
Mysterio, and he kills a lot of his goons that were hired to help fuck with Daredevil, because like some of them would dress up as the Hand. One dude dressed up as this demon.
Yep.
Also, Doctor Strange is there too. That's pretty cool. I love that shit. I love like when
Black Widow.
Well, Black Widow's there, and they kind of test their relationship too. It's really good, very wordy. Mysterio is the big bad. He shoots himself in the head. One thing I told you that I don't like is the formatting of this paperback, in the sense that when you open it, when you turn the page and you're presented with two pages, if your eye somehow darts to the second page prematurely, you get spoiled for something big.
Yeah,
so that happens.
That's just poor layout on Marvel's
Yeah, no,
part.
I agree. Conversely, the Evil That Men Do, the Black Cat Spider-Man story, also done by Kevin Smith.
Yes.
Was formatted in a way that the big reveals happened on the first page, so you would turn and be like, oh shit, and guess what? Mysterio shows back in that fucking story too. So yes, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I love I love the bit with Spider-Man.
That's also something too. Like they definitely tease that Spider-Man is in this universe also. Mr. Parker from the Daily Bugle has a photo for you, Mr. Murdock.
Yeah.
And then that shows up. That photo shows up again. So you're constantly not constantly hit you over the head, but there's a tease in the back of your head that oh, that's right, Spider-Man's in this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I dig it.
I'm glad you liked it.
Movie-wise, my girlfriend and I watched the movie Christopher Robin, which was the live-action Winnie the Pooh movie. Mm-hmm. It was cute. She cried because she's got a real soft spot for the Winnie the Pooh books.
Right.
And I know when this came out, man, people wrecked it critically. Yeah. But it's what the fuck are you trying to watch? You're not going to watch, The Godfather. This is, a movie about Ewan McGregor and a CGI bear,
And tiger, and donkey.
Well, yeah, exactly.
And pig.
Yeah. So it's this is that's what you're getting.
Yeah.
It wasn't a great movie by any stretch of the mind, but what it was good. Good. If you like that stuff, that's fine.
I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah. Video game wise, I picked up the new No More Heroes game. And this one's called Travis Strikes Again. I only put a couple hours into it, so really not much because the first level is just long. It's classic Suda 51 nonsense. This one plays differently than the previous No More Heroes games in that it's kind of like, I don't want to say 2D, but like you're not running around in full 3D. No, you are kind of running around in full 3D. It's just a weird angle, and yeah, I gotta play more of it, but definitely it's weird. The premise is that Travis and this dude called Badman get transported into a video game console, and they play different video games. So there are a lot of meta references to video games, and yeah, I gotta put more time into it because I was putting a lot of time into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the World of Light mode, and I beat it.
Cool.
You didn't really scratch the surface.
I don't
even
know where to
thing,
find
right?
that.
Oh my god. Oh boy. So World of Light is their excuse for an adventure mode, a single player game, and it kept going. Like it just
is
fucking
that the one
kept
where
going.
like it's the map like
Yeah, the map.
Oh, adventure mode.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, I didn't know it had an actual name.
It does.
I call it adventure mode.
Okay, that's fine. It does
All
say
right.
adventure on the menu. So,
It does.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, it does.
That's okay. Cool.
Okay.
Oh, I did play as Piranha Plant.
Oh, did you got Piranha Plant?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Eh.
Yeah, I didn't really play as him yet
He's
because I was playing World of Light.
He's
Okay, that's
like,
fine.
Nothing to write home about.
Okay. But price is right?
Exactly.
Okay. But yeah, World of Light just kept going and going and going.
Right.
Are you gonna delve into this at all?
I have. I
mean, there is no story basically.
Right.
You fight this like god of light.
Yep.
You beat him. Then the god of darkness shows up. You beat him. Then you got to fight him together.
And then the God of Gray shows up.
Yeah. Then you got to fight. You got to fight him together. And I'll tell you this though,
So
the last
Crazy Hand and Master Hand.
In a way, yeah. But I'll tell you this though, the last stretch of the game, like in the last when like the gods are fighting, basically, you get to finally play as Master Hand.
Oh yeah.
And that was pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Nice.
Sorry, but yeah, no, that was really cool.
Cool.
And then, so the true battle, you have to platform your way up to fight the two gods.
Okay.
When you get up to that area, you have to do a mini boss rush of all the little sub bosses. So Giga Bowser, Ganon,
Yep.
Rathalos, all those guys, Dracula.
Yep. Dracula.
And then once you're done with that, you have to fight what?
I just did a good
That's pretty
vampire
good, yeah.
voice. God damn it.
Oh yeah. And then when you're done with that, then you fight Galim and Darkon at the same time. That's their names, Tom.
Cool.
Yep. And I'll tell you this though, very rewarding once everything was all said and done.
Okay.
If it was, I played it on hard because I wanted to get all the bonuses, all the treasures.
Right.
And man, that was a fucking tough thing. And if I did it all in one shot, it probably would have been a little more rewarding. But what are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
I did actually replay it just to get the specific challenge again, but I played it on easy, and oh my god, easy was easy.
Okay.
I'm doing a little bit of New Game Plus because I want to try to finish up the adventure skills thing, so I get all the challenges for
Sure.
adventure mode. And then after that, it's really a matter of maybe working on the challenge boards and getting everyone classic, like go through classic with everybody.
Okay.
And I really hope I stick with it because it's a huge chunk of unlocking the characters, that's done, and finishing World of Light is done. So I feel like I'm probably going to keep sticking with it. But,
Cool.
You know,
Yeah.
that's it. And we got DLC coming out this year, so hopefully
Lots
that'll
of
bring it back.
DLC. Lots of DLC.
Oh yeah.
What else?
Well, we were talking about Game of Thrones.
Yes. Where you rudely cut me off.
Right, because I feel like we could roll our talk into a new segment called Got. You get it? Like got Game of Thrones.
Oh my god, you're throwing shit on me that
Got,
we didn't talk about.
Nah,
You son of a bitch.
that's how to do it, baby.
You penis breath.
You like that? Got?
Yes.
Got.
Mm-hmm.
We could maybe spin that off into something else. Who knows? So what did you rewatch? You're up to season 2, right?
I finished season 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So.
I just scratched the surface, so we only saw my girlfriend and I only rewatched.
All right,
the
so
first two
we're gonna talk
episodes.
spoilers.
Oh.
Yeah, fucking whathead.
You know what was funny, because like during the rewatch, I'm asking my girlfriend. I'm just like, not asking, but I'm just like reaffirming what I know about the universe in the early beginning, especially with the information that I know now. Like the whole death of John Aaron. That's something that really doesn't get talked about until the later seasons. The fact that Littlefinger manipulated his wife
Liza.
to poison.
No, not Liza.
Liza, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Oh, woo.
To poison John Aaron, to basically kill him, to
Right.
bring Ned down, to become the king of the hand, to shake up the Starks, to fuck up the Baratheons.
Yep.
Like, that was what Littlefinger did. And I'm fucking glad he's dead. But,
Yeah.
because he was just a fucking weasel.
He was.
One of my favorite characters on the show, we're jumping all over the place, is Ramsay. Because Ramsay was chaotic to a T.
He was chaotic just to be chaotic.
Exactly,
Like,
exactly.
He didn't have
and
any
you could
plans.
set
He
your
had-
time on him. Like,
He
you could
didn't
set
give a
it.
shit about the Iron
Nope,
Throne.
nope,
He
just wanted to fucking
He just wanted.
mutilate people with his dogs. Like, that's it.
Yeah, and fucking shoot children with
Yep,
arrows.
yep,
Who should have
and he did.
serpentine.
And he did. Well, he didn't, but he ended up doing that. Yeah. And Littlefinger I hated because he was such a bitch. He was always just like manipulative, like, maybe we should do this. And we were worried in the later seasons.
Yeah.
Last season, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That he got
Or
Sansa.
2 seasons ago, like that. Yeah, where he was like, oh, fuck, like, here we go. He's
Yeah.
in
Her
he's
head?
in Sansa's head. So,
Because he is the one that sold her essentially to the Boltons.
yeah. Yeah.
So
All right, so let's take it back. Early season 1, season 2.
okay.
Thoughts, especially after. So season 1, you've already been the beheading of Ned.
The beheading of Ned.
Joffrey's king.
Yes. That in season 1 it also has one of the first most satisfying death, Viserion.
Oh yeah.
When fucking Drago just gives him his golden crown and
Give
just
him a nice
dumps-
golden shower.
Yeah, and he just because Viserion comes in all drunk and he's
Yeah,
just
he's a
like
fucking
he starts
bitch.
calling Daenerys a whore and this and that.
He's a little bit of a weasel bitch.
And it's just like, all right, well, you're getting. First time I ever saw that, and then when he falls and you hear the
clunk. Yeah.
I'm like, that's fucking beautiful, man.
You know what's cool is when because he falls in like that Oberyn range where it's like, oh, this guy's gonna be a big deal.
Yeah.
And then they kill him off. You know what I mean? I guess really Ned too, but like it's the Sean Bean curse. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't survive any of his fucking movies or TV shows.
Yeah, I mean the water dancer too. You're like, okay, this guy's gonna be a big deal, and you're just.
Yeah, I never
But
really.
we
thought
never
that.
saw him- we never saw him die.
You're right.
Never
you're
saw
right.
him die.
That's Arya's sword fighting instructor.
Yes.
What the fuck? Yeah, sword fighting instructor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I still love season 1 because it ends where Drago gets set. He dies,
Right.
and due to water pollution.
Yep. Yeah. Classic, man. Can't.
Yeah.
Fucking dirty water.
And they put him on the pyre,
Right.
and then they tie that witch to it as well.
Right, yeah.
And then that's when Daenerys walks in, comes out
Becomes
with
the unburnt.
with the 3 dragons.
Right.
So that's really badass.
Yeah. That's the last shot of the season, I believe.
yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely sets it up because it's like, oh yeah, right. There's dragon in this fucking thing. Like it's
Yeah.
like, oh, dragon eggs. Oh my god, like dragons. And I was like, yeah, it's the first time you've seen dragons in fucking years, guy.
Hundreds of years.
Yeah, years.
This is when the dire wolves first come out. And,
Yep.
Man, fuck you, George R. R. Martin, for hating goddamn wolves, man. Like, because you have
They're symbols, Tom.
You have
they
fucking-
represent the Starks.
fucking lady who gets killed.
Lady gets killed.
Lymeria, who is forced to run off.
Yeah.
Ghost,
Well,
who,
Lymeria shows back up when Arya.
as
enters
of
the
right
North
now,
again.
she's forced to run off because otherwise she
Oh, yeah,
would have
she's-
been killed.
Yep.
Because she's the one.
She was the one that attacked Joffrey.
Yes.
Ghost is still around.
Ghost is still around. Rob's is still around, and
Rob's is not still around. Rob's got killed at the Red
well,
Wedding.
no, as of right now.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry, I'm
where
sorry,
we
yes,
are
yes, okay. So we're already one dead direwolf.
One dead,
One MIA direwolf.
one dead Stark.
Right, yeah, one dead Stark, right, Ned.
So yeah. I mean, it's just the direwolves are just. I love them so much.
Just do a body count.
Yeah, a lot.
All right, so
take a drink every time someone
let's
dies.
do it right now. So you got, we'll start at the top, the Baratheon.
Robert
Robert Baratheon.
Baratheon.
Robert Baratheon's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Is Renly's still alive, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Renly's still alive. So you got one Baratheon dead. I'm gonna say Bart.
Okay.
1. Stark 1. Ned. Targaryen 1. Actually, that number's gonna actually. No, it will.
Do we have
No Lannisters.
no Lannisters
yet.
Right.
Well, not even really. Well, 1. Yeah, coming up.
So no Lannisters. So right now,
No Lannisters yet.
So put them down
I'll put
to
Lannisters
0.
because that's. Well, I'm gonna just leave it empty.
Right. Those are the 4 main houses, right?
Pretty much, yeah. We don't even talk about we don't talk about Dorne. Fuck Dorne.
We don't talk about Dawn. We haven't been introduced to
The Greyjoys yet.
Yeah. Or Marjorie and her family.
The Tyrells, yeah.
Thank you.
I haven't mentioned them yet
Holy
either.
shit.
No problem. All right, so yeah, so 1 Baratheon out, 1 Stark out, 1 Targaryen out.
And
okay.
1 direwolf.
And 1 direwolf. All right, fine. We'll make a direwolf. That's gonna be real sad.
Yeah, because what? Brands dies.
Brands dies. Rickons dies.
Rob's dies.
Rob's dies.
So yeah, it just goes to
really-
Lymeria.
Right, yeah. Are the only ones
Yeah.
still standing, I believe. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
indeed. I wonder
Yeah.
if we'll see Lymeria again.
Who knows?
We'll see.
All right, so is that any more recap for Game
No.
of Thrones?
No, I mean I'm hopefully gonna be starting season 2 this weekend.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get back into it soon.
Yeah.
Definitely hype up for the final season of Game of Thrones. And that was RudeBoyz got. And you got by the RudeBoyz. I like that one, right? And it's RudeBoyz GameNight, Rude Nation. Woo! RudeBoyz!
And PoliteGirlz. Yes.
Oh, adorable.
Total different spectrums of this.
Tom and I are joined with my wonderful girlfriend Bonnie
Hello.
and our wonderful friend Justine.
Hello.
And we're going to be playing a couple games. We're going to start the game night off with Midnight Outburst. And you can see the type of game this is on our social media. Whatever, I'm not going to explain it.
We'll post pictures on the Instagrams
I guess I really should
and
explain
Twitter.
it the best I can, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for people who aren't actually.
Yeah.
good.
So it's like Outburst / it's not like Taboo, right? We've come to that conclusion.
It's like. The
It's like
category.
Outburst. It's categories?
Maybe
It's
that's
like
what it is.
categories?
No, categories is where you like roll the
Oh my
the
gosh.
dice
Or, yeah,
and
this
then
is all getting
and you
edited
gotta
out,
write it
right?
down.
No, I love it. I love this. This is
No,
this
no.
is like
This is
our
us.
podcast
Yeah.
basically. It's like Outburst. You're supposed to just name different topics on a certain blah 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 blah. You're supposed to name different items on a different topic.
It's like that TV show,
Family Feud.
Family Feud.
Yes.
Minus the
Perfect.
family.
We're all family.
Extra feud.
Extra Feud. You're right.
Don't
Thank you,
edit that
Tom.
out. That was gold.
No, that was good. I like that. That could be the title. That could be the titular line.
Yay.
So we're gonna play for funsies, like we said, and we're just gonna go around. There's no teams, and should we put a timer on this bad boy?
Yeah.
Okay. So all right, so we're starting off real strong. Seth Rogen movies.
Super bad.
I didn't
Oh,
flip the
I'm
thing. Oh my gosh, she's so competitive.
She really is like Bonnie. You're the worst sometimes. With how competitive you are.
No, she's very
That's all.
competitive. She wants to win. All right, ready?
Yeah, I learned that several
right.
times.
Movies.
Seth Rogen movies. Okay, ready? Go.
Super bad.
Super bad. Very good.
What was the name?
Knocked up.
Knocked up. Very good.
He was in that?
The one
Yep.
I was thinking.
Oh
He was
my
the
God,
cop.
he's the
Yeah.
main-
He was the co-op. Oh no, that's knocked up.
All right, we're losing daylight.
Oh yeah, no, he was the
We're
main
losing
guy. I'm
daylight,
thinking
come
of
on.
Super bad.
The Room. Disaster
No, that's
Artist.
too early.
Too early.
Too late.
Okay.
I mean.
All right.
This card is too early.
Fuck.
I think that's all the movies he was in. I'm pretty sure.
No,
Not according to this card.
It's wrong.
Oh yeah, no.
There's
Oh,
some like
Crap.
rom-com.
Zack and Mary make a porno.
very good.
Oh,
yes.
thank
Love
you.
that one.
Very good.
Shame on me for not knowing that.
And that's time, guys. Only 3.
Wow.
Strong
Okay.
first round. Could have said Steve Jobs. This is the end. Pineapple Express.
I thought it was too early for this is the end.
Oh.
No.
Ah.
The Interview. Excuse me. That's not a movie. 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Oh my God.
Neighbors, and Kung Fu Panda. He was a voice in that.
That one was on the tip of my tongue.
Would anyone else like to have a go at the judge judgy judge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
go
right.
around.
Okay. So,
So
hand
we
it
could all
to
make a
fellow
fool of
rude boy
ourselves
Tommy.
Only 3 out of 4 times.
Very true.
And each card does have double sides, so if you want to use that card.
This is true, yeah.
I am choosing. Really, I'm fine.
Before we get started, want to have veto rule for all these? For certain cards?
Yes, I have veto rule, so if something's gross, we're not doing it.
Okay.
Sounds good.
That's it. That's house rules right there.
Alright. Well, I think you'll be okay with this one.
Okay.
Slang expressions for drunk.
Drunk? Alright, you ready?
Wasted. Plastered.
Smash.
Sauced?
3 sheets of the wind.
I like that
Ooh.
one. That's a classy one.
Tight.
Shit-faced.
Ooh. Cuss word. Nice.
Did we say trashed?
I guess not. Did I say house? Sauced?
Tipsy?
Soused, maybe?
Soused. That's what I'm
Soused?
trying to. Yeah, I was like
What?
mixing
What'd you
different-
say?
Tipsy?
Tipsy?
Tipsy's good.
Buzzed.
Fucked up?
Okay.
Wow. Alright.
Come on.
Better than Seth Rogen movies already.
You got 3 more, guys.
3 more. Nope. All right.
You could have said blitzed,
Blitz is good.
bombed,
Okay.
and tanked.
Tanked. Tanked is good. I like tanked.
How much?
I think
time
you were.
is it, like 30 seconds.
It's probably like 3.
I think you
Yeah.
were trying to get tanked when you said tight.
No, I think that isn't that a British
It could be. Speaking
version
of
of,
British-
or no,
oh,
tight
no.
means
Oh,
hot.
fuck me! I'm holding that card for my next turn.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
You're allowed.
I screwed up. Oh, I should have looked at the back. None of you will get in that card.
Alrighty.
So they get wet when used.
Alright, and go.
Gremlins.
Would you use a
Sponge.
Towel.
Oh, there you go.
Towel.
Sponge?
No sponge.
I'm gonna-
Cup? Glass?
Yeah, drinking
Alright.
cup.
Okay.
Grass?
What?
I don't use the grass.
Umbrellas?
Like you.
What do you use the grass
Why
for?
why you making this?
I was like, what are we doing grass with a hose?
Yo, gets wet when you use it.
Hose.
Hose.
is
Oh,
here.
there you
Soap?
go. See, I was right
Soap?
there. Okay.
No, not soap. But where would you use soap though?
Shower.
Ooh, interesting.
So competitive, right?
And modest.
No.
And that's time.
That's a really short amount of time.
Should we do a double flip or?
Nah.
All right.
You could have
Keeps
said.
it going. Keeps the game going.
You could have said swimsuit,
Mm.
toothbrush,
Mm.
paintbrush,
Mm.
pregnancy test,
Oh.
or vagina.
Oh.
That's the type of game we're dealing with, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Where am I putting this?
interpretation
with the
is
box go. Here we go.
a bit.
That's the unless you okay.
So we're saying this. So we're saying the time's too short.
Make sure you
I can set a stopwatch.
And then when somebody says it, you.
Yep.
Do we want to do that? Well, let's finish this
No.
round up. Yeah, no, this
Yeah.
keeps it
Do what?
keeps it fun and fancy
This
free.
makes us move fast, you know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're gonna be sitting here going,
Yeah.
Ooh, ah, ee, ah, ting, tang, wada, wada, bing,
I sang
bang.
that a lot today.
You
I was saying
did.
that to my nephew.
Okay. Going undercover. Men and women's undergarments.
All right, ready? Go.
Thong.
Boxers, booty shorts, boy shorts,
Oh boy.
Brazilian, knickers,
Briefs. Tidy whities.
blues.
No, it's briefs.
boxer briefs,
Boxer briefs. Thank you.
Got that.
commando.
Could be
Free
nothing.
balling.
Bra.
Oh, bra.
Yep.
Right.
Garter belt.
Nope.
Thong song on there?
Lingerie.
Thong you got.
Oh, I did get thong.
Lingerie is too broad.
Crotchless panties.
One's so very nice. One's so very
Think about
raunchy.
the different parts
Baby doll.
of your body and what they wear.
Stockings.
Butt plug.
If stockings on there,
Clothes.
okay.
Tights.
All right.
Okay,
What do we
what
miss?
is
What do we
happening?
miss?
Panties,
Oh my god.
That's a very
pantyhose,
generic.
jockstrap, slip, bustier,
Slip.
long johns.
Who
Oh,
the
long
fuck
johns.
wears slips?
Yeah. What is a slip exactly?
Housewives?
My mom wears a slip.
I don't really understand
So
the
she does.
purpose. Just
I was
to-
waiting for the punchline.
Oh, is that like a? Oh boy, you
it's a
killed
dress
time.
under a dress.
An underdress
Yeah.
dress.
Yeah.
real
for,
real
like-
thin and
Oh, Slimming. A slimming thing.
No.
No,
To
no.
make it less see-through, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can't see anything going on. It's for
Gotcha.
modesty.
Okay.
Most
Yeah.
dresses are built with slips now. I don't know why I know this.
Why I know this, I
Are
have
they?
no idea.
Not the cheap ones that we wear.
Oh.
No bother.
All right. This is called Hip Hops, and it's fill in the blank. Beer blank. Ready, set, go.
Garden?
Beer garden. Good one, but no. BEER. So not any
BEER.
German version. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Beer keg?
Beer keg. Very good.
Beer bottle.
Beer bottle. Very good. You know a lot
Goggles.
about
Beer
those.
can.
Beer goggles. Beer can. Very good.
I can't think of anything.
Why can I think of things?
I don't know.
Beer cap.
Beer cap. No, not on here.
Should be.
It should
Glass?
Wench.
be. Beer wench is good. Beer glass. No, is not here. Sorry. So
Beer
sorry.
mug.
Beer mug.
Stein?
Not here. Beer stein. No. Nothing about the containers.
Beer.
That's it.
Yeah,
Time.
Beer. Sorry. Okay, so you could have said beer bong, beer belly, beer o'clock,
Oh, okay.
beer nuts, beer run. God, what a child.
Beer nuts.
And beer pong.
Oh, it is
Beer
good.
pong's a good one. All right, Tom.
That's what I meant when I said wench.
What beer wench is good. I like that one.
agree.
Unless it's supposed to be like a beer garden, BEIR, beer wench like that. I don't know.
You're all friends with me, so you guys should. If you guys don't get all of these, I'm very disappointed. And I have
Smith
done
movies.
a very
You're
poor
setting us
job
up for...
Failure.
looking for some action. DC comic heroes.
All right, ready, go.
Batman. Superman.
You got it, Bun. Go. Keep going. You're good. You got it. Keep going. Keep going.
Catwoman. The Joker is a bad guy.
Heroes.
Considering
Can
Catwoman
somebody else
there?
hop in
Okay.
here?
Green Lantern.
I'm gonna say...
Flash.
Marvel. I know it.
Aquaman. Wonder Woman. Cyborg? No? Okay.
Yeah, three more.
Not Spider-Man.
Supergirl.
Supergirl.
Nope. You got three more
Supposed to be heroes?
heroes.
Robin. Really? Oh, Nightwing? Wow, they went that deep, huh? Not deep, but I figured just... Blah, blah, blah.
Two more.
Booster Gold.
Time.
Shazam.
Oh, okay, Shazam.
Hawkgirl.
Okay.
All you guys made me proud.
Well, I
Maybe
didn't
proud.
say
Good job,
anything,
Mom.
but...
I'm so
What
glad
was
I
good
got
was
the
Bonnie.
right.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
She could
You did
sleep.
good. You done good.
She could
You done
sleep
good.
tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Staying
No,
over?
seriously, yeah.
All right,
What
ready?
you got, Bloops?
Fill in the blank.
Okay.
Body blank.
Of water.
Image.
Body piercing.
Piercing.
Piercing. Body shots?
Image.
Trying to think of like this
Shot,
adult.
yeah.
Yep. Body bag.
Body of art.
Builder.
Body.
Shop.
Yep.
What do you say? Body what?
Shop.
Shop. Okay. Body.
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 The body.
I feel like you're
Body.
saying my name over and over again.
But with a cold.
Yeah.
Body.
Oh, hi,
That's it.
body.
Said.
Yeah.
All right, you could have said body double, body armor,
Ooh, okay.
body slam, body paint, or body language.
Unbelievable.
Interesting.
Okay, here we go. Animal urges. Heroes and villains with animal-like names. Ready, go.
Catwoman.
Catwoman, very good.
Batman.
Batman,
Black
very good.
Panther?
Ooh,
Rhino.
Black Panther not on there. Rhino, think a little less obscure.
Scorpion.
Again, less obscure. Not think more commonplace. Not.
Uh-huh. And what
Robin.
Did you say Robin? No, not Robin.
What's
not
the
on
question
here.
again?
Heroes and villains with animal-like names.
Heroes and villains.
Falcon.
Falcon, very good.
Red Falcon.
Nope.
No.
Hawkeye.
No, but that's
Isn't
clever.
that a character
Hawk.
from...
That's a character from
Man.
It could be anyone. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I do not know my animal superheroes.
I took
a shame.
bat and cat.
And falcon. And bird. Alright, that's
Dog.
it.
Hawkman's
That's
got to be
here.
on there.
Underdog.
Oh.
That's on here. Dr. Octopus. Black Widow. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ant-Man. Wolverine. And Spider-Man.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles isn't their names, though.
Yeah. Good point. Good
But-
point.
They're also like
The
an
title of the
entity.
group, I suppose.
Yeah, I
I
can
disagree
see-
with
I can
that
see-
one, I have to
This
say.
can go up to challenge, definitely.
I'm,
challenge it.
I'm ashamed.
I brought shame to my family. There you go.
Okay. You go, girl. Things found at bachelorette parties.
Not ready. Go.
Dildos.
Lingerie.
Sorry, I have to. Nope.
Yikes.
No dildos?
Yes.
Alcohol.
Seriously.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
alcohol. Drugs.
Nope.
Pills.
Lipstick.
Strippers.
Oh, there you go.
Strippers. Yep.
Heels.
Nope.
Penis-shaped things.
Drunk
Penis
people.
straws. I'll give you
Okay.
that.
And you won't give me dildos? Wait.
Different kind of
You
thing.
can have all the dildos you want, Tom.
Different kind of straw.
What else?
You still suck.
Oh, God.
What are
Penis
people
How would you know?
wearing?
Stilettos.
Heels.
Move on from
Sashes.
shoes.
Sashes.
Sash.
Purses.
Nope.
Dresses.
Pocketbooks.
You're just naming things around ladies.
Brown.
And that's it, yeah. Okay.
Tiara. Embarrassing pictures. Naughty games. Limo. Why am I? Veil. Did anyone say veil?
No.
And bridesmaids, which like
Bridesmaid aren't a thing. They're
Okay.
people.
So, friends.
Yeah. How about good times?
Should we
yes.
move on to a different game?
Yeah, let's move on to a different game.
We did what? 3 rounds of that?
Yeah, let's move on to a different game. Let's move on to a
Yeah,
different
let's move
game.
on to a different game.
So we're moving on to this game called Utter Nonsense. Utter Nonsense, it is a very similar game in the sense of like apples to apples, Cards Against Humanity, but it deals in accents. So everyone gets phrase cards, 7 cards each, and the judge picks a accent out of the accent pile, and everyone has to pick the best card in their hand to say in that accent, and whomever does the best job gets the point. Cool?
Cool.
Cool. Good summary of the rules? Cool. Alright, now I'm going to deal the cards out. Here we go. Players at the table, that's your new phrase card. The accent cards, I'm going to do a quick old shuffle. You know what I'm saying? Bonnie doesn't like the way I shuffle cards. But,
Nobody likes the way you
no,
shuffle cards.
yeah.
Oh my god. Here's the thing. You don't know the order of those cards now, so what I'm doing just doesn't really matter.
Matters. Matters because you look stupid.
It's not like the cards are in a number order, and I just mixed it up.
Looking especially.
What was that?
These cards suck.
Yeah, it's a tough.
They're
I think we've
stiff.
played this game
They are.
once. Yeah.
They are stiff.
Classic.
No.
Classic Tom. Thank you,
No.
Justine.
No.
Thank you, Justine.
There's no stopping me.
All right, so I'm going to be the accent judge
This round.
this round. Yes. And what do you want to do? Do you want guys go in a circle, or do you whoever wins?
You can do a circle.
Do a circle. That seems fair, right? All right.
Circle.
Equal
All right.
rights.
So the accent is
Yeah, girl.
Mexican.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Starting off strong.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is gonna get racist real fast.
Not necessarily. You're just appropriating the culture like any group of white people would do.
Oh yeah.
Because we're tributing. We're yeah.
I am reading these in my head,
Uh-huh.
and like what's beginning as a Mexican accent and turning Irish in the end.
Hey, this is gonna be good radio.
So do we just start or?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, whoever wants to go first. Tom.
Hey, essay! Check your sources, old man! I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to roam naked outside the locker room.
That was Jamaican.
That really turned Jamaican, didn't it? I mean, I feel like a Jamaican guy said essay. That's pretty much it.
Jamaicans don't say essay.
Well, that was the reason. That's how he made it
That's-
Mexican.
yeah.
Yeah.
If your moldy shower curtain is any indication, I bet your bed sheets are ready for fall harvest. That was Indian.
That was super Indian. Wow.
That started Irish, I thought too. A little
Yeah.
bit.
I can't do accents.
Oh god.
All right, Justine. The stage is set.
Those fools no.
I think that's already better than ours.
Yeah, that started off pretty
I
good.
can't even like grasp
I
it in
know.
my
It's
head.
tough. Yeah, it's
Hear it.
absolutely tough. Because it's not something you would normally say.
No.
These phrase cards.
I've never heard a Mexican person say any of these things.
Right.
Usually he's just like,
And I
$40
can
all
tell
done.
that these cards are lean toward particular
Cultures.
cultures.
right, okay.
And I don't have any Mexican sounding cards, which is so bad.
Well, Mexicans
Because
can
then
say
it's
whatever
just
they
playing
want.
on stereotypes.
Exactly.
And, you know,
See, and
That's
you're
the
and you're
game.
letting them win.
letting
The
who win?
racists.
Come on, Justine.
Those fools come stepping, so I had to pull out my heater. Pa pa pa!
I loved it.
And they curb stomped me because I had missed.
That's just a funny story. I think I gotta give it to
I like
Christine.
that one.
That was good.
Okay.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
I also hope that none of us ever wants to run for office.
Oh yeah.
Because-
I'm fine.
Yeah,
good.
I'm fine
good.
with the way things are going.
So your
I
accents,
mean, not, but you know,
your accents are, throw another one on the barbie.
Australian. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
I can't do it.
It's a lot of pressure.
It's so much pressure. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. I can convince a crocodile to make me breakfast easier than I can get the wifey to let me go on holiday with my mates.
That was so good.
Wow, that was good.
I'm out.
That was good.
It's just
Oh, man.
British, but
But
like,
like a little like country.
Stretch.
Country British.
yeah, country
Yeah.
British.
I'll go. Boy, I don't know if we've ever met, but you want to see my extensive Pez dispenser collection?
It was Irish.
Was
Yeah.
it? Shit!
Maybe,
Oh,
maybe Scottish. Actually.
God.
I
Oh.
do enjoy how the dapper looking guys aren't wearing bands.
Yeah,
I just
that's
noticed that.
That's the utter nonsense of the card itself. Oh, and it did this thing with the. Say, watch. The box. We'll put that on the. I had it backwards. I'm sorry. That really made a lot of sense, didn't it? We'll put this
It's
on
gonna
the
make
social.
a lot of sense for.
Tom, you want to get a picture of that? Put that on the.
I don't want to
Instagram and stuff?
Anything.
Sexy.
Cereal selection is so damn daunting without a Saturday morning cartoon tie-in. That
That was a little Scottish, I think. That was a little Scottish.
Gonna have to give it to Bonnie.
Yeah.
That was good, yeah.
That was
I
a
was
good
even,
one.
Everything
I was
turned
even
Scottish.
holding on to yours to be like that's Australian, and but I slipped in Irish.
Everyone has 7, right?
I think it's
I should.
Yeah. All right, Bob.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh. It's my choice.
Oh boy.
Give me the list.
the list. Here
The
you go.
list.
So yeah, this is a list of house rule accents that we came up with. It had to have been like 3 years ago.
Fuck a duck.
Don't you do anything to that duck.
Fuck a duck, screw a kangaroo.
know
finger
what?
banging orangutan. It's
We
an
were just
orgy
talking
kazoo.
about these. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting your song as I'm talking.
It's okay.
What's going on there? Vampire.
Ooh, okay.
And you can kind of like put whatever you want on it, you know?
I'll go. Vampire.
Vampire.
Blah. Please, sir, spare a zonk for an old blue-haired biddy who's in dire need of a pint of blood. That was added. That was ad-lib.
Thank you.
That was ad-lib.
That was decent, but it sounded nothing like Edward Cullen.
Well, yeah, no, I wanted to go a little more classic, like the Sesame Street count. You know?
How dare you say that?
Oh my god. Tom, it's
How
like a
dare
decade.
you.
It's like
Fuck.
20 years, right?
Fuck
20?
that
Is it 20? I don't
fucking
know.
series.
No.
What?
Yeah, right.
Twilight.
Twilight.
Fuck that
I
series.
was kidding.
No one at this table likes Twilight.
No one likes Twilight. I
Yeah,
think.
well
Yeah.
then you should have referenced them.
Oh my god, Tom, it's
But
okay.
he sparkles in the sun,
Say it.
Tom.
Yeah, he should. Yeah, that movie should never.
Your turn.
Yes, I was in character. and you
Tom's
took
got
me
very
out.
few pet peeves. Twilight,
Yes,
however,
I
is
know.
one of them.
Tom has almost no pet peeves.
No pet peeves.
I don't.
Which
He generally likes everything
Tom
and
doesn't.
everyone.
Tom doesn't
I
actually
do.
hate everything. He only hates one thing, and all that hatred just funnels to Twilight.
Actually, to everything.
Well, yeah, that is a
It
joke.
funnels into Twilight and then back
And then
out
back
again.
out.
into
Yeah, it's
the
like a
universe.
reverse funnel. It's unfunneling from Twilight. All right, vampire, please, someone.
Excuse me, wench. Please bring us more Wurst beer and schnitzel. Dankeschön.
I don't know what that was.
Hitler's vampire.
Vampire.
From when he forgot to die. Yeah.
Oh my god. Patent pending.
Here you go, Chris.
Thank you. Hooray. Hooray for me. Hooray for Chris.
All right, Justine, you pick an accent card now.
Oh, nonsense judge's choice.
Oh, I
Do you
wish
wanna do that
somebody
again?
could shuffle these better.
Tom shuffled them.
Sorry, Tom.
Do you wanna do that, or you wanna do okay?
If you want, pick it.
So again, a list, or you can come up with any other accent you feel you'd like to hear.
How about 19...
I stopped.
1920s newsy.
1920. That's the
All right, I'm going
that's
for
the
it.
fast.
I'm going for it.
I got a good one.
I'm going for it.
All right,
go.
Brian's going for it.
All right, ready? My aunt in Queens is gonna be single forever because she was blessed with the face of a hot pastrami sandwich.
All right, cool.
Pretty darn
I'm proud of it.
Extra, extra, mister, this just came in. Watching porn with a wallaby is only awkward if you make eye contact. Australian. Because the word wallaby was in there, so you automatically go Australian.
I feel like I need like a long card because they talk so fast. In the 20s.
I don't know. I picked that card up. I was like, that shit's funny.
Oh, I hate to spread rumors, but I heard over there Tilly there been sexting with Professor Cunningham.
What?
Yeah, good about that.
Yours was good, it was just a little too slurred.
Yeah.
He
Spoke a
has
little too
been
fast.
drinking.
That is true.
So have I.
Yeah, you did a
Yeah,
fucking
you're like-
Australian newsboy.
Still better than yours.
Debatable.
Yeah.
All right, fine. All right, this is a okay, by popular demand, Jewish.
Oh, let me tell ya. My wife Esther and her friend Rose, they were such great friends, but sadly their differences over hard and soft-boiled eggs led to their demise. Oy vey.
Okay. See, I was lost on the accent. So
Yeah, I know.
they showed up.
There was a thread of it, but then it kind of turned Scottish again.
I know fucking goddamn Colin Farrell goddamn came into my body.
Like a shadow.
Yeah.
That might be the title right there.
Colin Farrell came into my body.
You'll get poison ivy on those chicken legs of yours if you don't change out of those capris.
That was pretty good.
Judging by the bottle of vodka and cookie dough ice cream in your grocery cart, I'm guessing loneliness is on the menu for dinner.
That sounded like an old Jewish man.
That was pretty good.
You know what?
That was
What
that.
does
there you
that
go.
say about me?
That was pretty good.
But that's the only one that I could actually do.
Hey, but that was good. Bonnie went with the Jewish mother.
I went with
The old Jewish
Jew
man.
Scottish
The
Jew.
Jews of Scotland.
Jews of Scotland.
Scottish Jews. Jewish.
Oh, boy.
Jewish Scots.
Tom's laughing on this one.
Hello, fuckers.
Uh-oh.
Wrap it.
Oh, hell no. You're wrong and dead. Sorry. Start over. You're wrong again, Dad. I'm fun employed. If you need me, I'll be at the water park.
All right, that was good.
No, it wasn't. It was terrible.
Fuck you, fuck your family, and get the fuck out my way. Who planted this fucking tree here?
Yo, sorry, Justine.
That's okay.
He's getting it. That's
go.
fucking awesome.
Where'd my other cards go? Didn't I have other cards? Oh, I thought I threw them down here. Word.
Are you good?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. That I'm impressed.
Thanks, Tommy. So, and then I guess...
Oh.
Sorry, Justine.
That's okay.
I guess, yeah.
Wow.
Would you like to rap, Justine?
I'll pass.
So now I pull, right?
Yes, you pull an consent card. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whisper into the mic, guys. Just saying. You know.
Whisper.
ASMR. Scottish.
The government knows who killed Kennedy, and they know that I know who killed Kennedy, but they can't know that you know that I know that they know. Capiche?
I love that her whisper laughing.
It was the best. Good subtext too. Good subtext. Good, I mean context.
Good choice. Here you
Yes,
go.
Tom gets that one. The Kennedy thing. That was great.
Oh man.
So we'll do another round.
We get it.
What do you think?
No.
No,
Okay,
no.
yes, that's a little
Nope.
that's a little tricky. A little tricksy.
man.
Canadian.
Okay.
Too similar to French.
And too similar to French.
How is it similar to French?
They're like France's fucking
Yeah.
babies.
Yeah, they're they're
Maybe
French babies.
Quebec and Montreal.
Yeah, true.
But not the rest.
Canada. Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Oh, Canadian, eh? I'm giving you guys gold.
Yeah.
Canadian gold. Canadian ham. Bacon. Canadian bacon. That's it. Is ham. My bad.
I'm passing on this one.
Why?
I
Not
can't.
feeling it?
I'm looking at my cards and can't get a good Canadian.
Think of the Mounties.
I was trying.
No? Alright.
I can't get any good French.
You have to do
Canadian.
it,
No, we let Justine pass on one.
though. No, we didn't.
Essentially, we did the
The one
silent,
that I didn't say.
the silent one. Come on.
If you're too pussy for Canada.
But it's
Wow.
your show, though.
It is your show, Tom.
Hey, you're right,
You have to
and
participate.
And you are not
By then-
putting in a showing.
but I am putting on a
Yes.
goddamn
You're
show
getting called out by the PoliteGirlz.
by
Yes.
the PoliteGirlz. I don't have a good Canadian accent.
You don't have any good accents so far. None of us do, Tom.
You said we could get
All right, ready? I'm going to
Absolutely,
go.
yes, absolutely, yes.
I'm going to go. Ready?
Yes.
Wyatt got his wooden teeth knocked clean out when that old mule kicked him upside the head.
Okay. Like that. Best one I've heard so far.
I checked out during our date when she photographed her meal and told me that her mom was her best friend. Just another basic bitch.
Those damn Canadians, they're so rude.
Their beady eyes and
That's
their floppy heads.
That's really what they're known for. They're being so
their
rude.
rudeness.
Yeah.
And they're
That's why I said
shooting.
they're French's babies.
Hey, I always wash my hands before I pee, not after. I want my schmeckle to be held by sterile hands, eh?
Schmeckle.
Well, oh, that's the one he wanted. Oh. Bonnie gave me the first oot. Oot, so I gotta go with that one.
Thank you.
You know,
Canadians,
they
they're
don't,
just like us.
they don't actually say.
Goddamn America's hot!
They did in Degrassi.
Well, it's
That is true. You
it's
did watch a
more
lot
of
of
a
Degrassi.
diphthong. It's out. Remember, like
Out,
Spinner
not
always
oot.
said.
It's
It's not
out.
oot.
It's the first time I
Yeah.
ever saw
Oh,
Drake was on Degrassi.
Yep. It's first place most of us on.
That's true. Except his parents.
Well, Aubrey Graham, who is Jewish, by the way.
Who, Drake?
Wow. Good for him.
Was he adopted?
Not to my knowledge.
I mean, Lenny Kravitz is Jewish.
Was he
He's half,
adopted?
yeah.
No,
He's half.
he's half.
why are we still
Leonard
whispering?
Kravitz.
Yeah, this is all Wikipedia knowledge. Tiger Woods. Half
He's a
Asian.
Blasian.
Half black.
It's
There you
Blasian.
go. Unity. That's all this game's about. It's all about unity. It's celebrating
We're
different
bringing
cultures.
together.
Exactly. Yes.
By
By
insulting.
so Tom, and on that wonderful note, so
Wow.
that game I'd have to say was
Utter nonsense.
oh
guys get paid for that stuff?
We should.
Like,
We
get
should.
sponsors?
We should. No. All right, so the last game we're going to play for RudeBoyz GameNight is called Superfight. Now, members of this game night that we're having have played this game before tonight. Correct? Fair to
Yes.
say, right? All right,
That is
wonderful.
a fair
me.
statement.
Wonderful. Tom apparently never played this, even though I'm fairly confident we played this at your house.
Pretty sure.
You
We
were
did it at my
drunk.
house. It was my birthday. I was
We
drunk.
definitely did that,
Tom was not there because he was at Letitia's birthday.
but we were at your house. We played it. I remember this.
Was I drunk?
Probably, yeah.
Then that doesn't count. I don't remember.
It happened.
I don't think. I did.
So the point of this is it's another card-based game. We put down a character-based card and 2 attribute cards. Now the attribute cards could be powers or weaknesses. The weaknesses get doled out as competition, and so what we're supposed to do is come up with a strong character to basically get points. So right now, Justine is the judge. Justine, tell us about the champion you've created.
My champion character is MacGyver, and his attributes are that he's 10 stories tall and shoots bees from his mouth.
So that's pretty
that's
impressive.
the character to beat.
Okay, now question, do the bees scale to the 10 stories, or is it just that many more bees?
It's just from his mouth.
Right, but I mean, he's a big boy now. He's a big MacGyver.
But the bees aren't.
Oh, you're
Gigantic.
saying if he is 10 stories
Yeah.
tall, proportionately is his
Yes.
mouth bigger?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so the bee's bigger. Or it's just many more bees.
No,
Wow.
just-
That's a lot of bees. All right.
Just a lot of
All right.
bees.
So my... Oh, these are not good cards.
Sucks to be you, nerd.
All right, let's get crazy. My character is an eccentric chocolate factory owner, who I'm assuming is not named due to copyright.
Willy Wonka. Charlie.
And he's wearing spring shoes. All right. So now, Tom, you give us a character and an attribute card.
Okay.
Bonnie's going to give us a character and attribute card, and then we are going to rotate weakness cards to everyone else.
Complete your character before moving on. So that you don't have to go back and then say, okay, now mine has this weakness, or...
That
I don't think
seems-
so.
No, we'll go with it.
Okay.
All right. So Tom,
Roll
who's
with
your...
the punches, if
Yeah.
you will.
Yes, exactly.
I got Dexter from the show Dexter.
So
okay,
is
gotcha.
that
The serial killer
not
Dexter.
copyrighted then?
I guess
I
not.
don't know. It says Dexter, so it could
Public
go one of
domain
two
now,
ways.
Dexter's
yeah.
Lab, Dexter?
Exactly.
Well, he said from the show Dexter. Not
And
Dexter's
he's
Laboratory.
armed with a catapult and unlimited livestock.
Okay. Doesn't really seem in Dexter's wheelhouse, though.
I have.
It's the best thing I had.
Okay, yeah, no, tell me about it. Spring shoes.
I have a
Charlie.
Velociraptor,
Ooh.
and the attribute is that there are 3 of them.
Oh, man, that is classic Jurassic Park stuff.
Son of a bitch.
So now, Tom,
Clever
you're
girl.
Dexter. I'm gonna give him a weak card. And I think the weak card I'm gonna give is that he is drunk. So drunk Dexter, armed with a catapult of livestock.
Okay.
All right.
Bonnie, I'm going to give your Velociraptors that they are handcuffed to a golf cart.
And this,
Uh
I'm
huh.
going to give your eccentric chocolate factory owner.
Willy Wonka.
That Roald Dahl
He
estate is
is
gonna come after us.
not very bright.
Oh, well, all right.
Well, I mean,
All right, so Justine, out of these 3 champion of champions, who's gonna go against your 10-story tall MacGyver shooting bees out of his mouth?
So which of these is strongest? Not necessarily which would beat hers, but which does she think would be a decent contender? Is what we're going
Well,
for.
oh, okay.
So there's
that's in the rule book.
no verbal arguments involved?
Well, I will argue that.
Why don't you each give me a pitch?
Okay, I will. I have 3 Velociraptors handcuffed to a golf cart. It's on wheels. There's 3 of them. They're gonna pull it. They could run. They can go wherever they want. They could probably chew the shit out of it. They might be able to get out of those handcuffs, no problem. And then come and snap all at your ankles. And kill MacGyver.
Fair point. Fair point. Tom?
I mean, this is Dexter, lab guy, right?
Oh,
Wait, what? Which
Which
Dexter
Dexter?
is this?
I said it could go either way. Come on.
Alright,
Oh,
let's
you
have
gotta
you make a
commit. You
decision.
gotta
All right,
commit.
this is Dexter, lab boy.
All right.
Dexter's Laboratory. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
From the show, Dexter's Lab Boy.
Yeah. I look. Sorry, I'm old. He's armed with a catapult with unlimited livestock, so he can just keep shooting you in the face.
But he
with,
can't.
with cows.
Not
Because he's
her.
drunk.
her.
Just because
With
he's
either.
drunk doesn't mean he can't operate machinery.
Actually, it does. He's a child.
Because
No,
he's
it
gonna
doesn't.
miss.
No, I've seen many drunk children operate
Boy.
machinery. It's called the 1920s Depression.
Yeah, and how many of them lived?
We don't know because we weren't there.
That's a strong case. My eccentric chocolate factory owner,
Willy Wonka.
wearing spring shoes, a given. Not very bright. I'd also have to say a given. So he's already in the wheelhouse of just being absolute batshit crazy. What he's capable of, unlimited, an infinite amount of possibilities. He's got possibly shorter, off-color people at his disposal, tricks and traps and everything,
Hellboy.
But
hellboats.
But he'll just drool on your shoes.
you can't.
He's not mentally retarded. He says not very bright.
Which
I mean, that's
usually
like a
means-
euphemism.
Yeah, for mentally retarded.
Also,
We'll agree to disagree.
No, we're going to agree.
you gotta stick to what's here, not what.
No, you're
What can
absolutely
be
right. You're absolutely right.
extrapolated.
But I mean, he's
Actually,
talking about Dexter's,
in the rules.
Really?
Right, yeah.
Oh, okay.
and you're talking about velociraptors that could chew golf carts, and you're talking about Dexter's Lab Boy. I'm talking
But
about an eccentric
Oompa Loompas aren't.
chocolate factory owner. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Who could that be? It's definitely not John Hershey or anything
George
like that.
Weasley. It's not a chocolate factory. It's a chocolate shop, but they do sell chocolate.
They do so, but it's not a chocolate factory.
I'm gonna attach your damn Oompa Loompas to the catapult.
They're not livestock.
Aren't
He doesn't treat them. He might not be very bright, but he is very diplomatic with the Oompa Loompa
Here's-
quote unquote culture.
Everything's a livestock if you try.
There's really no argument there.
I would think Dumbledore would agree with you.
Shit.
Sorry, I stuffed enough Harry Potter references into that.
Yeah. That's all I got. It ain't
Okay.
much.
So hands down, it's obvious, but I'm gonna let the judge decide.
Or more like hands cuffed to a golf cart.
More like
I
shoot
think-
golf cart remains.
That I'm gonna have to go with the Velociraptor because there are 3 of them. 3 is better than 1. 2, they're stronger than Dexter from Dexter's Lab,
Oh,
and
Dexter.
an eccentric chocolate factory owner
That's
who
fair.
we're assuming are human.
That's fair, yep.
And
Yeah.
3, even though they're handcuffed to a golf cart, they're strong enough to pull the whole golf cart, and they might even just pull the handcuffs off, and then it's just a matter of time before MacGyver
I'm willing to.
gets eaten.
I'm willing to accept that.
So I take your white card.
All right, cool. There you go.
These are garbage cards.
All right, cool. Give me. All right, fuck it.
Yes.
This is my turn.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Boner, get it together.
God, this is awful.
Figure it out. Fuck.
All right, Angel. I'm guessing from Buffy, who's a vampire. So he's what? Vampire super strong, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
kind of mopey,
cool.
crybaby.
That's fine.
Not Spike.
He That's a bad card. He has a voodoo doll of the opponent, so get ready for that. And
Candy.
here's a random one. I have to play an attribute card from the top deck, so I'm just gonna. Is this the top?
Just like
Nope,
a random
this
one.
is the top. I should have picked that one, I think, based on your feeling. And he has tiny bird legs. All right, so this is because my character actually ended up being pull an extra attribute card, so might as well. Let's keep it
Change the
rolling.
rules.
Yep, okay, cool. So put a white card down, put a black card down, pull a second black card, and that is your second black card.
Okay.
Okay?
Zach.
kindergarten class,
Okay.
and they're all armed with an axe.
Okay. But middle.
Or end.
Throws fireballs.
Oh shit. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Mine is a rhinoceros
Okay.
armed with a tractor beam
Ooh. Oh boy. Last thing a rhino needs.
and can summon anything from a hardware store.
Wow.
That's
This is tough. This is a tough battle.
okay. Mine
Really? Is it really?
is a vampire slayer.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
He's an angel. He's an angel though.
Force your opponent to swap one attribute with you.
Ooh. All right, which one do you want? Do you want the voodoo doll or you
Yeah,
want
I
the
want the
tiny
voodoo
bird legs?
doll.
You sure you want the tiny bird legs? You don't want the tiny bird legs. That's
This is for black.
so I guess that means I lose an attribute, so I just got tiny bird legs.
But I still have to pick.
Yep.
Well, so does he then if you're swapping.
Well, that's a
Okay,
good
so then
point,
I
yeah.
have
So
to
you have
do
to
one.
pick another random card.
All right, so Angel has tiny bird legs and also
Tiny bird
he's
hands.
armed with a trident. He is a bird. So he's got a trident and he's got tiny bird legs. All right, so Vampire Slayer.
Has
Now.
a voodoo doll of opponent
Okay.
and a venomous bite.
Oh shit. Damn.
We're just like
So it's like a vampire hate and vampire hunter.
Oh,
Like a
Blade.
Blade.
Yeah.
some motherfuckers always trying to ice skate uphill.
So I will argue that a rhinoceros would take out an entire kindergarten class, no problem. That's just obvious. I have
Yeah,
a
but
tractor beam.
they
and I can
armed
summon anything from a
axes. They have
hardware store.
axes.
And they shoot
Yeah.
fireballs.
I could summon metal from a hardware store. What are they going to do with their axes then?
Yeah, but
I
they
can
also
summon-
throw fireballs.
I can summon anything from a hardware store. Also, I'm a rhinoceros. That's not really going to hurt me that
Does
bad. I have that
rhinoceros
really
know what a
tough
hardware
skin.
store is?
It doesn't need to. It can
Does a
summon anything
does
from
a
it.
rhino not understand a fireball?
It's not. He's
A
not gonna
fireball
light
to
up.
the face? I don't care how
He's gonna
thick
be
your
like,
height is.
Ow. Ow.
yeah.
And you know
fireball
what?
to-
He's gonna be like, ooh, that hurts.
No.
You know what I could use?
No.
Something from the hardware store, like made of metal. I could build myself a shield. I
Build.
could get a tractor. They have those.
Well, he's got a tractor beam, so why not?
That's true.
Look.
That's true.
There's like, there could be anywhere between 15 and 20 of these little bastards
What
armed with axes
Ghetto
and fireballs.
school
Yay,
is that
tall.
there's 50 of them.
I said
Said 15.
with 15 to 20.
Wow, classist much. Oh my gosh.
Sure.
Keep the assy and classy, huh?
Anyway. So I think it's no argument the rhinoceros is better than the kindergartners.
I fully disagree because, as I said, there's about 15 to 20 and they all have axes and they throw fireballs.
Yeah, and they're 5 years old, and they're
And
like,
that-
you know what's fun? Smashing each other with these things.
No!
Yay!
'Cause
That's how I
they'll-
pulled my hair before.
Because they'll be like, hey, a rhino's coming at us. Let's kill it.
The
Well,
rhino's not
they're
coming at
supposed to
them.
be fighting.
Yeah, the rhino's
Angel.
playing an angel.
That is
But you
true,
just
yeah.
came at my people.
I'm just saying, if it was a battle between the two, the rhino
But
would win.
then why
Yeah.
we were fighting this fuck?
Same.
Why you throwing shade my way?
Because that's the game.
That kind of is, yeah. You guys need to, like, in my eyes, win out so I can swoop in with my tiny bird legs. And
You're trying to.
I mean, I feel like
I would
I feel like the
also-
elephant in the room, the
Is the
not
rhinoceros.
rhinoceros in the room, is the vampire versus the vampire slayer.
Well, I would also argue that a rhinoceros is gonna kill your tiny bird legs like faster than a vampire slayer would. Like, I'm just gonna charge at you once, knock out those bird legs, and you'll be dead.
But the Vampire
voodoo doll.
Slayer has a voodoo doll. So that works remotely.
It's
So
only to cause pain, not to kill.
how do you know?
That's
Could
how voodoo
rip-
dolls work.
Could rip off the voodoo doll's head in 1 second. And then
His head doesn't just pop off from a voodoo doll telling it to.
Yeah.
you
Voodoo
know,
doll,
have
take
you
a pin
used
to the
one?
foot. You
Yeah,
have
no,
it,
it's always been pins or like.
pins and burns. That's all.
Yeah.
okay, so I stab it, and then
He'll
run
be like,
faster
"Oh, it
than
hurts, it hurts."
the little kid munchkin kids.
And faster than a rhino.
I'm gonna jump on the rhino's back.
And then get bucked off, and he's gonna summon his tractor beam to burn you up.
But hold on, what is a vampire's weakness? Fire. They throw
not.
fire. That
Yeah,
is
but
one of their
they're-
biggest weaknesses.
A kindergarten, these kids can't even tie their own
How
shoelaces.
about a
yet.
crucifix made with 2 beams of wood, huh?
Who's making
Actually-
making
How
shit
about a
out of the
stake?
hardware
How about,
store?
how about a horn in my head?
Oh,
How about that? How
That's
about I
your
stake
strongest.
you
That's
through the heart?
See,
Mm.
crucifixes can only work on so much if the vampire believes in that deity.
Have you watched Angel?
Yeah, same thing. Huh? Shut up. I'm trying to win here.
She's trying to value you.
Yeah, but these kids are just gonna be throwing fireballs everywhere, and you know,
killing
Yeah,
each
and
other,
then-
yeah.
or him.
No, because they're all in one
Possibly.
vicinity. They're all just
Right, and he could be there too. He could be there too.
What, do they walk up to him and he just let them?
Well,
He
they,
also has a trident
Yeah, I
that
feel
he's
like,
gonna
I feel like
toss
we're
into
really
the crowd of little
missing
crybabies.
he also has bird legs.
tiny
So?
little legs.
That-
Hop away.
that-
He's
Tiny
that
still
guess
a
what?
vampire
That
that has
guess what?
super strength.
Guess what? With their axes, they'll just chop those little bird legs off.
But he's
And then
They're
still
so
a
tiny.
living vampire.
They're
His
so
head
tiny,
is still
though, they're not-
intact.
That's true.
No, I don't think he'll be able to heal from that.
Okay, here it is. I'm fastest.
Final words.
You can't bite me because I have tough skin. I'm not going to turn into a rhino pyre. And I can summon anything from the hardware store, and my horn is going to spear you through the heart.
You're really pushing that hardware store bullshit. Like, it's so funny.
It's a cool power.
Wait, I thought we were supposed to put weaknesses on
We
everyone
were
else.
pulling
that-
random
well,
ones instead.
yeah. Thanks for joining.
And we explained this to you twice.
And we're like already 15 minutes into this round. Like,
Explain it to me as if you were a child.
explain it tells you what a child.
I,
Whatever.
as the
Fucking
vampire slayer,
kindergartners.
can jump on the rhino's back. I forgot about this one. And bite the rhino's ear with my venomous bite. And it kills him before he makes it.
Rhinos
To
have
Angel.
rhinos do have soft ears.
Then before that happens,
say
I
that
will
like
summon
that.
a saw. And
I'm gonna
cut
summon
my
a hard
ears off.
hat and put it on my head. Put some
No ears to bite, bitch.
I mean, clearly these kids are dead, so I'm playing devil's advocate now.
They they all went up in flames before they even got.
And besides, Vampire Hunter's only human. Good luck hopping on a rhino back.
That's not always true. Vampire hunters are not always just human. They actually do have mystical powers as well.
Yeah, I mean, my vampire slayer could be like Blade, so it could also be a vampire.
Mm-hmm. A vampire, if you will.
I think it's not
With
a
a Y.
vampire, though.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you can make it whatever you want.
Or a vampire.
That hence
She
the
would have already
angel
had to
thing.
say that, though.
That is true. Yes. No, you have to kind of commit to it.
Anyway, I think it's time to make your decision.
Yes, no, absolutely. So the kindergarten class, I like the pros definitely is that you got the numbers, you got the gang mentality, but it's a kindergarten class. It's really not like the smartest. You know what I mean? It's chaos. It's chaotic. What is it? Chaotic, neutral, whatever it is.
They just want to play anyway.
The rhinoceros, power, strength, speed, hardware store, summon ability, the horn that could also kill a vampire, smart. The vampire slayer, which by definition slays vampires. Also the voodoo doll, the venomous bite, very strong. I think though the rhinoceros though, it's like that's one scene from fucking oh my god, Cabin in the Woods with the unicorn. Like that's what I'm picturing.
But you've never seen that movie.
And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Alright. It's my turn.
It is your turn.
Alright. So I have shark. Says shark. It's a shark.
Baby shark?
No.
Oh.
It's a shark. The shark is in a blimp, but he's safe. He's fine. He's got water. And he can resurrect once. That is my champion.
Top.
Fight my shark.
My boss.
Which one? You have multiple bosses.
This should tell you which one.
hiccoughing.
Yeah, a little bit.
Can control machines.
Like,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And can also control plants. I don't know what that was.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Algae is a plant. Algae grows in water. There's water in the blimp.
Alright, look, take it easy, take it easy.
Sorry.
Take it easy. Save it for the debates later.
Fucking MODOK over here.
Mine is a peanut with a top hat and a monocle.
Mr. Peanut.
All
That
right,
has a
take it
monocle.
easy.
He's there. He throws cats.
Wow,
Meow. And
that's some pretty good scale.
he has acid blood.
Acid blood. Wow.
And yes, he has acid blood.
What a concept. You don't think about the blood of Mr. Peanut.
No, I will.
Forever.
I always thought
for the
he-
rest of my life.
I always thought he bled peanut oil.
That would have been probably the go-to, but no.
Apparently, no, it's
Nope.
acid blood.
A sumo wrestler.
All right.
You're winning already.
Who's bionic
Okay.
and armed with a flamethrower.
Oh shit. All right. All right. So your cases. Let's do it.
I already did mine.
Um.
It's my boss.
Right.
He can control machines. A blimp is a machine.
There are machines with blimps. Yep.
A blimp is a machine.
A blimp is also a giant balloon, but okay.
There are machine parts in it,
That matter. That's
Yes, I
part of it.
understand. Yeah, no, I understand. I understand.
and you said that the
Especially
blimp.
if we're in steampunk land.
Yeah, and you said the blimp is, filled with water.
well, not filled, but
You said there's water
it's like
in there.
a water tank. I would imagine in like
Right.
the cockpit of the
Right.
Of the blimp.
Why?
Excuse me.
Cack.
Because it's a shark.
I don't want to be like it's not a fucking shark flopping around in a blimp.
I mean, he could have been a street shark. You could have said,
coulda, but
Fool.
yeah.
right?
The jets and the sharks.
So as I said, algae grows in water, in water tanks. Algae is a
it's a
form
clean-
of plant.
It's a clean tank. I know what you're talking about.
Algae grows. Algae is a plant.
Really?
And
Yeah.
what is algae going to do?
Can control plants.
What are you going to do to it?
I can make it more, more bigger and more ferocious, and
Can you? I don't-
control
It
plants.
doesn't say that you can grow plants. It says you can control plants that already exist. That doesn't mean you can make them
I can
bigger.
make the algae attack the shark.
If there's like this much algae, though, what's that gonna do?
But
It's gonna
the
rub
That's
it.
still enough to fuck it up.
The algae.
If the shark is that smart, sharks aren't that smart.
I don't.
They have
think
peanut brains.
acid blood brains.
Peanut.
Acid blood peanut brains.
Look, he'll just make the blimp crash, and you'll see that blimp go down like the goddamn Zeppelin in that famous video from the 1930s.
But what are you gonna do
Oh,
when the shark
wow.
resurrects itself and
It'll
eats
die in the-
you?
It can resurrect once.
And then it'll
And guess
resurrect
what?
to the ocean where
Yeah.
it's safe.
No. How do you
I
know?
imagine it would resurrect exactly where it landed.
Exactly.
Okay, so it crashed in the ocean. That's fine.
How do you know? It could have crashed. It could have crashed in a field, and then it's just
How do
flapping
you
there.
know?
And then it's just flapping there like the fucking
My shark,
fish.
would not deviate too
But-
far from the water.
But
Would.
is it always in a blimp? If it's resurrected, does it resurrect into the same blimp?
No, it's just an attribute.
Right, so he doesn't lose an attribute.
No, the blimp's dead.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
The blimp
Like,
is
If he
burned up.
dies in
part
the
of
blimp,
his
does he
essence.
resurrect in the blimp if the blimp is dead? Which really is
I
just
would
the
say
question.
no because
Yeah.
Tom destroyed the blimp.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
You get one
And
more
he could
resurrection.
just
Yeah,
do
but
it.
not
you
the
don't
blimp.
Get, you don't get consistent resurrection.
Yeah.
You just get
Right.
one.
Yeah, sorry.
yeah.
You lose.
I agree.
Well, I'm gonna throw some cats at you.
Okay.
Until
Okay.
you're pissed.
Are they regular sized cats?
Yep, I'm a regular sized peanut too.
Okay.
Good thing of
Filled with
blood.
acid.
Good. Yeah.
Acid
So
acid
I'm
blood.
gonna piss you off. Okay. You're gonna attack me,
I'm in my tank.
and then your tank is gonna pop
Oh,
because of my
okay.
acid blood, and all your water is gonna leak out because I'm a peanut. So there's gonna be like a hole this big, right?
Mhm.
This is about the size of a quarter, for the record, and all the water is gonna leak out, and then you're gonna You're gonna air drown.
Air drown.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
That would probably be suffocation.
Thank you for going to suffocate. Thank you, Tom, for having words that make sense.
For once.
No! The fuck?
And that is, and that's, yeah, I'll be dead.
Right.
That's it.
I'll be back alive.
Yep. So that.
All right, next.
I'm gonna win, I can tell.
We're starting to wean. Wayne.
So I'm a sumo wrestler
Mm-hmm.
who is bionic. So I have bionic. Is that technically like a cyborg? Like I have machine parts. I have
Yes,
biological
like cyborg,
parts.
I'd imagine. Yeah.
Is that what that means, bionic?
yeah, like bio
Half
and
human, half.
yeah.
Oh, bio, right.
Armed with a flamethrower. So I'm going to use my bionic strength
Mm-hmm.
to jump onto the blimp and light it on fire with the flamethrower over dry land.
And then what do you got for the follow-up? Because I can resurrect.
Gonna
Do it again.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to use my bionic sumo wrestler strength to choke you to death.
I think Bodok wins.
I think Justine wins. I feel like the flamethrower, because that's consistent. Because
Yeah.
if I resurrect again, she's still there with the flamethrower.
So
You know what I mean?
controlling algae.
The algae control. Oh my god.
Okay.
So that was RudeBoyz GameNight.
Woo!
PoliteGirlz,
RBPG.
RB,
RudeBoyz, PoliteGirlz.
PJ. Oh, very
GameNight.
nice. GN.
RBTGGN.
RBPGGN.
Sounds like a really bad radio.
That's a wrap. The first ever RBPGGN is a wrap. Oh boy, nation! All right, so that's that was the game night.
Oh, you got
That
some work to do?
Yeah, my God,
motherfucker.
that was the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus, and Power Hour Plus, and my God, that is it. That is
You're
it
gonna
for
love
us
it.
today. That is it for us this week. That is it for us. Maybe all year. I'm done. This is like 4 episodes worth I have to edit. But speaking of episodes, next episode, we called this one on the fly. We're going to talk about Spider-Man. I get it. But we're going to talk about Spider-Man's villains, Spider-Man's rogue galleries. You okay with that?
You just the pun you used. Just continue.
What, just now?
Called it on the fly. And
Oh
was
God, that was
Spider-Man.
not my strongest one.
Ugh.
So we're gonna talk about that. So
Christopher.
Nation, we want to hear from you about Spider-Man rogues. Who's your favorite? Which ones are underutilized? Who do you want to see in a movie, or who do you want to see featured? Like, there's a lot of. What do you mean? Why?
We know mine.
Oh well, yeah. So get ready to hear about that, and you probably know mine too. Oh, I should probably brush up on that. Anywho, so hit us up on the social medias with all. I just hit my knee with all the Spider-Man Rogue Gallery shit you got. You can reach us on Twitter, twitter.com/RudeBoyz469. Facebook, you can hit us at facebook.com/RudeBoyz469. You can follow us on Instagram. Tommy's been holding that fort down to the best of his ability. Which I do appreciate, which us here at the RudeBoyz headquarters really do appreciate. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom, for your service. Follow us at Instagram.com/RudeBoyz469. If you want to really hit us up on an email or anything like that, which a little light on the emails this week /month/year, RudeBoyz6969 @gmail.com. We have a YouTube page.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Tom forgot his cue. Yeah, we do, over at bit.ly/RudeBoyz, RudeTube, all lowercase. And our episodes are there. All our little nonsense shits are over there, too. Yeah. Our episodes are hosted over at podbean.com, which is a great website. We which can be reached at the following URL, rudeboyz.podbean.com.
Flick the bean.
If you want to reach me, Sherm, over on Twitter specifically, I'm at Tesherms, TEH_SHERMS.
If you want to reach me, you can get me at Tommy_Cash with a K.
And that's it, Nation. Thank you so much for buckling in and holding up with us at this powerful hour. Probably the most powerful hour we've done.
Agree.
Probably the most powerful power hour we've done.
Agree.
And we're going to see you next time on the Rude Boys Power Hour Plus.
I gotta pee!
This has been a Wall Street Bangers production.
Fuck it.